You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, man? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. And we back. True Media Boxing Radio, man. We back up in here, man. We going through a rebranding phase, as I told you guys. We're transitioning more over for this show to be more like radio. So I got a lot of different sponsors and stuff that's going to be coming on board. So, we're making a little transition. The content going to stay the same. We're still going to be doing boxing, talking shit, doing what we do. You know what I mean? You know me. You know what I mean? Ain't none of that changing. But now, now it's time, now it's time for us to get to the money.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
It's time for us to get to the money.
You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
Yeah, it's time now. It's time for us to take it to another level, right? That's what the fuck we gonna do. We gonna take this shit to another level. Anyway, man, let's get into the show, man. Shout out to who all here? Who all here, man? Oh, let me see who all here right now. Oh, we got over 100 in here already. Okay, we got over 100 in here already, boy. Okay, cool. Shout out to T Seals ATL. What's going on, baby boy? Shout out to L Harvey, Knockdown 305. He said, what he here for? Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to Gert. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Stephen 47. Shout out to Cole in the building, M. Cole. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Jamie, man. What's happening? Shad 1419. It is what it is. What did he sound like the new intro? Yeah, I'm not finished making the transition yet. I still got some more pieces, coming with a different logo. Gotta swap all the True Media USA out. Gotta swap all of that out, the logo and stuff, and transition it to the radio. You know what I mean? So that's what we doing, man. That's what we trying to do, bro. We trying to make it do what it do over here, boy. Anyways, we going into 2024. Shout out to Goddess. What's going on, sis? Going into 2024. Check this out, guys. 10 months done went by in this year already. Shout out to Killer Cam, man. I am Cam Edwards. Salute to you, fam. 10 months done went by in this year already, bro. Listen, 2023 is almost over with. Bro, we got about what? 2 months and we got about 2 months and 3 weeks left in this year, and it's over with. Shout out to Ebony76. YB Brill, what's going on? Hey, that's my son, man. That's my son, Jabril. YB Brill, hold on. What the hell? Hold on, sorry about that. I got to write down, okay, I ain't write her name down. Damn, I forgot this. Hold on, sorry about that, guy. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, we making a transition. I don't want to wait till, yeah, you're right. Hey, what you say, M. Cole? This the fourth quarter. True. Yeah, for sure. This is the fourth quarter, bro. So I'm like, man, we going into 2024. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But man, listen, I was online doing some research and stuff like that. And, just looking around. I know we have fights coming up this weekend. We have Janet Beck fight this weekend. Who else fight this weekend? We had them all up. I had them all up. Johnny Beck fights this weekend. Tim Tszyu and Mendoza fights this weekend as well. So we going live Saturday, right? Saturday night we going live. We probably gonna go live for about 3 fight parties. Now, if there's a fight that's on during the day, like early part of the day, we're not going live for that. We're not going live for that. You know what I mean? Saturdays is pretty much, you know, Saturday is the day I normally try to get away from everything. I try to get my mind off boxing. You know, I go in the city, hang out with a couple of my friends and stuff like that at the barbershops and stuff. So I try to get away from it. Now, you know, during the daytime, so, you know, it has to be a hell of a fight. It has to be a hell of a fight, bro, for me to go live during the daytime. It got to be a hell of a fight. You get what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you know, cause you know that's my, you know, you get what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying, man, like, you know. But now this Saturday we are going live. We going to cover 2 fights. We're gonna be going back and forth covering 2 fights. You get what I'm saying?
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True. All right, let's get ready to get into the show. Now, according to ESPN, and guess who wrote the article? You can guess who wrote the article, right? But cause a couple of these guys on this list had me like, what? Huh? Nah. Anyways, according to ESPN, better known as according to ESPN, these are the 6 potential opponents Canelo could face on Cinco De Mayo. Now, Cinco de Mayo is Cinco de Mayo. I remember Floyd Mayweather used to fight on that date all the time. Floyd. Hey, you know what? Floyd. I'm glad I'm talking about Floyd. Let me do this. I'm glad I'm talking about Floyd right now. Hold on, because I want to show you guys something. A lot of these guys don't understand. They be talking about, yeah, man, we fought on the Floyd blueprint. Nigga, you ain't fought no motherfucking Floyd blueprint because you ain't, you know, how you doing that? Like that shit very easy for me to dispel of. Anyways, yeah, I want to pull that up though. So, okay, six opponents, right? You know, we know what happened with Canelo and Jermell Charlo, yada yada yada. Nigga ran. Canelo won every round for the most part. I think he might have lost one, if that, if you want to be generous. But you know, anyways, we have, okay, so we know May next year, you know, I think UFC going to fight UFC. They're going to fight on those holidays as well. I don't know. I know in Mexican Independence Day is in September. Cinco de Mayo, I think that's more of an American thing. I don't think that's a Mexican thing like from Mexico, but I think that's more of an American thing. I remember Floyd Mayweather took that. I want to say Oscar De La Hoya. Did Oscar De La Hoya used to fight on Cinco de Mayo? I gotta go back into the archives and look and see. But I think Floyd kind of damn, I gotta go back and see, bro, because I don't want to be wrong about this. But I think Floyd kind of like popularized that. I think he kind of like popularized Cinco de Mayo. You know what I mean? He kind of like took that from himself. You get what I'm saying? So took that for himself. He used to always make mockery of the Mexican fan base. He'll come out wearing, he'll be dressed like his uncle Roger Mayweather. If you go back and watch any of the Roger Mayweather fights, you'll see he used to come out with the Mexican, he used to have the sombrero on, and he used to have on the Mexican flag, the colors and all that stuff there. That's how Roger Mayweather used to come to the ring. Floyd got that from him. True. So Floyd had like a snarkiness about himself, you know, chewing the gum real hard, smiling, like like really he was making mockery of Mexican fans, but he used to, like literally, he used to make mockery on the sly. Everything was just sarcasm with him and all of that stuff there. You get what I'm saying? Like Floyd knew, if I make these motherfuckers mad, if I make them mad, they're going to be emotionally invested in me and want to see me lose. You get what I'm saying? And so, and he played it to perfection. There's no one that's doing that right now. True. Anyways, now, Canelo Alvarez is still the talk of the town after the Jermell Charlo fiasco. Do you get what I'm saying? That I won't even identify as a fight in Las Vegas, right? Not too long ago. as I was reading the boxing news, just some of it, I ran across an article that kind of very did interest me. I ran across, kind of piggybacking on what we were talking about yesterday. I ran across an article written by Mike Coppinger. Some people call him Mike Coppinger, right? Of ESPN. And this what got me, right? He ran off a list of 6 fighters who could, who Canelo could choose to fight on Cinco De Mayo weekend. And the list of fighters are this. Check this out. He had David Benavidez, who's number 1. Demetrius Andrade, behind David Benavidez, number 2. Carlos Adames. Now that shocked the hell out of me. Carlos Adames' name is on this list. And I wonder why. But we're gonna get to it. Jermall Charlo name is on this list. Jermall Charlo. That's 4. Dmitry Bivol name is on this list as well. And Terence Crawford name is on this list. As a matter of fact, I think Terence Crawford name is number 3 on the list. When I didn't write these in the order that Mike Coppinger put them down. But anyways, but he explained how these fights can happen. In this article, he breaks down how the fighters and how these fighters could be the next fighter up for Saul Canelo Alvarez if he chooses to fight any one of them. He also gives an explanation as to why fights should make sense. Why fights would make sense. Like these fights that's on this list, why they would make sense, to Canelo. Let's look at what the fans think about these opponents. Now, I was kind of shocked about, I wasn't shocked about Jermall Charlo. Carlos Adames and Dmitry Bivol, I was kind of like, Dmitry Bivol, does he want to go back and revisit that? You know what I mean? So I don't know if he want to go back and revisit that or not. I have no idea. You get what I'm saying? But I want to sit back and I just want to sit back. Like Bivol, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because I don't know if he want to go back and revisit that, the Bivol, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. It may come down to what options Bivol may have. Like sometimes some of these fighters, when they don't have any more options, they're going to take the next best thing that they can get. Especially that they can get for the pay that they're asking for or whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyways, before we get into the show, we gotta say all praise is due to the Most High, the most exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. According to the pro PBC guys that I call the Wakanda niggas, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Hey man, shout out to Doughboy in the building. Shout out to YB Brill in the building. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. What's going on, sis? Jason Follow Up Christ. Shout out to Ville. Shout out to IA. I don't know how to pronounce it. IA Average, I guess. Shout out to School O X-Man, Knockdown 305, T-Seals ATL, salute to you, fam. etc. Shout out to Stephen X. You know what I mean? So, anyways, but before we get into the show, I would like to say that I heard that Jim Crow Joe Biden is looking for an Olympic track team, for America, for the USA, for the Olympics. And I heard that Jim Crow Joe and Kamala Harris, I heard they reached out to Jermell Charlo. True. They said they reached out to Jermell. They said Jim Crow Joe saw how fast of a runner that Jermell Charlo was when he fought doggone Canelo. He said that he know that with speed like that, there's no way that the U.S. Olympic team can lose in track and field in track and field in the upcoming Olympics.
I'm proud of myself, took a chance. My head is held high. I am proud of myself. I've done an awesome job for Lions Only and my crew and my team. And, it's about being great, and I'm already a legend in boxing. Hopefully y'all put me in the Hall of Fame. I don't know who the hell controls that, but I deserve it.
And another thing too, man. Sometimes you got to take the time out to enjoy the day. Sometimes you got to take the time out to enjoy the night. But anytime you get a chance to you're alive and you get a chance to enjoy the day, enjoy the night. Sometimes you may just want to cut a leg or two, listen to a little bit of music, and dance a little bit.
Hey, yeah. Ooh, that look good.
it's something about that video that had me cracking up every time I see it.
Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Hey, that's for all them knockout artists out there. We finna get ready to get into the show, man. We're gonna be dropping the phone lines in a few minutes. Shout out to my main man, Free Rebecca Ross. He's over there in France right now. What's some of the words of the French? Bonjour. He's over there in France. Bonjour, oui, as well. You know, bonjour and oui. I don't know what bonjour and oui mean, but it sounds French. You get what I'm saying?
What's my name?
My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet? And the truth never explains. Moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug. Thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
You know, I just want to throw that out there. You know, the boy, you know, I'm learning French now. Bonjour and oui. You know what I mean? I want to add that to the vocabulary. English, Spanish, and then French, you know, you feel me? Anyways, let's get into the show. Now, if you're sitting there hate watching, you know, don't want to hit the like button, mad at the mug. We had a couple of people call the show yesterday, right? Like, hey, what my main man say? He say, Coach, I'm one of those guys that you're talking about that have a love-hate relationship with you. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes I feel like I love you, but 85% of the time I hate you. He say 85% of the time, but I'm being, you know, throwing that in there. 85% of the time I hate you. You know, I'm just gonna sit here and hate watching. No, nigga, I ain't hit no motherfucking like button. Fuck that. I ain't hitting shit. I'm just gonna sit here with my arms crossed, my mouth poked out. You know what I mean? And just mean mug the camera and the TV screen the entire show.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Anyway, shout out to La Jessica in the building, man. Shout out to L. Harvey in the building as well. L. Harvey in the building. Shout out to Corey Bradley. Salute, fam. Shout out to Hood Sports and Boston. Salute to you, my brother. Shout out to Sheila Johnson. Sheila's in the building. Hey, y'all check this out. Here you go. I want to show it to y'all. I just want to see what y'all think. Now, this is Mike Coppinger, and I'm like, you know what? Oh, okay, this is ESPN. I want to see what y'all think, right? Listen, bro, this Carlos Adames thing, I'm like, bro, I'm not, that ain't. Now, that's what's not making no sense to me. You know, the Carlos Adames is not making, that, you know, that right there, I don't even know how to put that in words right now. You know, like, that doesn't make any sense to me, but let's read what he says. I want to show you guys. Hold on, as a matter of fact, damn, I got the kid coming back on, man, for about 20 minutes. I got Joe Sean James coming back on the show. Guess what, guys? Joe Sean James has found he has a fight coming up. Y'all remember Joe Sean James? We had him on the show last week. The young man that sparred, you know, he was Canelo Alvarez's sparring partner for 2 weeks for the Jermell Charlo fight. Hold on, let me see. For the Jermell Charlo fight. Oh, here you go right here. There we go right there. Yeah, the brother right there, check this out. The brother right there, man. The brother got him a fight, bro. The brother got him a fight. Hey, the brother got him a fight, man. Let's give that brother right there a round of applause, man. Yeah, man, the brother got him a fight, man. Yeah. And listen, I'm sitting here, I'm so busy talking, I forgot to even tell y'all that. The brother got him a fight, man. Like, literally, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm real happy for him. You know, his team got him a fight. That's real good, man. Hopefully, listen, you know what? Hopefully they don't try to rob him and give him another draw. Hopefully, man, listen, man, you got to put hands and foots on this dude, man, because, you know, you don't want to set a trend for being the guy that always getting into draws because, you know, a lot of this in-house stuff, home cooked bacon and stuff like that. Y'all know how it is in boxing, man. The house fighter always gonna get, you know, he always gonna get the benefit of the doubt. Like you gotta damn near kill a nigga. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. When you fight another fighter and you don't have a promoter and you fighting that promoter's fighter, you gotta damn near kill a dude. You gotta damn near kill a dude in order to get a decision or a win in there. Remember when Joe Shaw was on last week? Remember what he said? He said, man, he didn't want to go fight in Mexico because he heard that this one guy he beat, one guy fought in Mexico. He beat the guy. When the fight was over with, the judges said he won and raised his hand. It was over, right? They said the referee was so upset that the referee petitioned to the commission that have the fight reversed because he didn't like the judge's decision. You can't make this up. True. Bro, I ain't never heard of nothing like that. Never. Anyways, but here you go right here, right? This is ESPN, right? He said Canelo's opponents for Cinco de Mayo, who's best for the fight? All right, let's go right here. Now, as you can see, this is written by Mike Coppinger, a.k.a. better known as Mike Coppinger. That's what a lot of people say, right? Canelo Alvarez remains the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world after his third defense, a dominant decision win over Jermell Charlo last month in Vegas. Boxing's top star has competed twice in the light heavyweight division, but appears settled in at 168 pounds, where his past 3 fights have occurred. At 33 years old, with his Hall of Fame legacy secured, what does Alvarez go from here? Or where does he go from here? ESPN has Canelo Alvarez currently ranked number 4 on their pound-for-pound list, and they say that Canelo will return Cinco de Mayo, but when asked whom he wanted to face, Canelo responded, I don't fucking care. Nobody can compete with this Canelo. Now, that's what he said at the fight. That's what he said, right? He said, well, guess what? We care, Canelo. So, Canelo said he don't care who he fight. No one can beat him, but Mike Coppinger said, guess what? We care, and that's why we talking about it. True. He said, with that in mind, here's a look at the field of possible opponents for Alvarez next fight. He said a field of opponents. So that's what sparked my interest right there. He said a Mexican boxer has 2 fights remaining on his deal with the PBC, so we'll focus on options from that side of the street. Which fighters are in the running for a shot at a career-high payday? And who has the best chance of winning it? That's the key thing right there. Who has the best chance of winning? Let's break down the contestants. Number 1, they got the Mexican monster. Boy, that bad man from Phoenix, Arizona, they say, boy, he is a monster and he's Mexican. They say he's Mexican and he's a monster. And Mike Tyson gave that man that name. And boy, listen, let me tell you something. He been carrying that name ever since.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Benavidez.
Hey, shout out to La Jessica. She said, Coach, you got my two-year-old saying, true. Yeah, man, it's true over here, man. It's true. TRU, true. Anyways, let's get into the show. Now, it say David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. Boy, that bad man from Phoenix, Arizona. It say Benavidez is by far the most valuable option for Alvarez if he can deliver a statement victory against Demetrius Andrade on November the 25th in Las Vegas. Benavidez is one of the most entertaining action fighters in the sport and has been lobbying for a bout with Canelo Alvarez for years. But there's a lot of critics of Canelo Alvarez and a lot of fans of David Benavidez say the reason why that fight hasn't happened because Canelo has been ducking. True. That's what a lot of David Benavidez fans say. They say the man been ducking. They say he been running and hiding. That's what they say. I didn't say this. David Benavidez fans have been saying this for years.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Anyways, it said Benavidez is one of the most entertaining action fighters in the sport and has been lobbying for a bout with Canelo for years. Benavidez, 26 years old, is coming off a career best victory with the decision over Caleb Plant back in March. Benavidez is swarming, pressure style is a load to contend with, and his power is on another level. He's shown the ability to break down quality opponents as fights wear on. but he's never faced someone as talented as Canelo Alvarez. This feels like a mega fight if Benavidez can come through with an explosive victory over Andrade and build a momentum heading over to the new year. So that's what they're saying right now. So Benavidez says, I'm focused on Andrade. Benavidez told ESPN on Sunday. But after this fight, the WBC should mandate the #1 contender. So he hasn't been mandated yet. After I beat Andrade, we'll be in a pretty good spot to make the fight against Alvarez happen for me. All right, number 2. Let's look at number 2 on the list. They have Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Let's continue. If Andrade can pull off the upset when he meets Benavidez, he can find himself in pole position to be Canelo Alvarez's next challenger. The former 2-division champion has long been one of boxing's most avoided fighters for a good reason. An athletic southpaw who's hard to find in the ring, Andrade is undefeated through 32 professional fights, now 35 years old, and in his 3rd weight class, Andrade will have the opportunity to showcase his ability in a major fight. You know, he's long yearned for, right? So he's been yearning for this fight for a long, long time. They said that if Boo Boo can resemble the elite fighter we've seen at his best, he's a tough fighter to beat. And if Andrade defeats Benavidez, right, there's already a built-in storyline to fight Canelo. After Alvarez defeated Billy Joe Saunders back in May, Andrade crashed the news conference and pulled up like Clubber Lane. Canelo responded with a bundle of curse words and critiques of Andrade's competition. He told Andrade to get the F out of here. He said, you fought nobody. You get what I'm saying? That's what Canelo told him, so we are familiar with that. Number 3 on the list, they have Terence Bud Crawford. It said Crawford represents the biggest commercial option for Canelo Alvarez. Remember, we spoke about this yesterday. We said, what's the biggest money fight that can be made in boxing in 2024? And the guys that I spoke to in the business of boxing said that from a commercial standpoint, financial standpoint, Crawford and Canelo is the biggest, right? Now, this is what Mike Coppinger said. He said Crawford represents the biggest commercial option for Alvarez. A true super fight, but Alvarez didn't seem too interested in that bout at the post-fight news conference after beating Charlo. He said, I always say if it makes sense, this is what Canelo said, why not? But Crawford is not in the plan. That's what Canelo said. The matchup makes plenty of financial sense for both fighters, but Alvarez has expressed dismay in the past about fighting a much smaller man. He said Crawford is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world and has never competed above 147 pounds. So he said that in Alvarez, who calls the shots as the sport's top star, isn't going to make any weight concessions. But never say never. Crawford versus Alvarez represents the biggest money-making event of all the options. So he said out of the 6 options that's on here, the biggest money-making event will be Crawford and Canelo. So it can't be counted out. Let's go to Jermall Charlo. They got Jermall Charlo on here, man. Charlo was originally slated to fight Alvarez last month, but before the matchup was set. You know what I mean? That was before the matchup was set. He said twin brother Jermell Charlo stepped in as Big Charlo dealt with a personal matter that he's been dealing with for over 2.5 years. Same size, same everything. I don't really care which Charlo brother it is. This is what Canelo said. Jermell's lackluster performance against Alvarez likely killed any revenge angle for Jermall. Jermell's strategy against Alvarez produced little action and often incited boos and often elicited boos from the Las Vegas crowd. While his opportunity might be slipping away, Jermall is set to end a 2.5-year layoff when he fights Jose Benavidez Jr. on November the 25th on the undercard of his brother, David Benavidez versus Andrade. Jermall, the WBC middleweight champion, I have no idea, who is now training with Roy Jones Jr., last competed in June 2021 when he defeated Juan Marcel Montiel. Now, look who they got on this list here. They have Dmitry Bivol. They got Dmitry Bivol right here, right? It said Bivol is with Eddie Hearn's matchroom, but he remains a contender to square off with Alvarez because of his win over Canelo back in May of 2022. That bout, which took place at 175 pounds, wasn't remotely competitive as Bivol proved far too accurate and slick. So Bivol was slick, huh? Okay. He said Alvarez has insisted he wanted Bivol for his second fight, of the 2023, but only if it took place at 175 pounds. So we know what happened with that. Bivol said he looked good against Charlo. Bivol told ESPN, but I did not see anything new from when we last fought. He said that loss clearly still bothers Canelo, who maintains that he is a better fighter than Bivol. And Canelo said the reason why he lost that fight was because he had an injury to his left wrist, which required surgery as a reason for his performance. So his excuse was he had an injury. All right. Bivol is one spot behind Canelo at ESPN's pound for pound list. And then the last guy they have on here, they have Carlos Adames. I don't know how he got on. I don't know how he became a potential for Canelo, but we have seen reports on this, not reports, but rumors and such on this on Twitter. On Carlos Adames' his Twitter page, to be fair. Adames seems like a long shot option, but he's been adamant on social media that he's in the running. The Dominican signed with Top Rank back in 2018. He's not over there anymore. You guys do know that. He has now found new life with the PBC at middleweight, rattling off 4 wins, 3 of them inside the distance. Well, he found new life, but he can't get a title shot over there. At 29 years old, Adames feels more than ready for the life-changing opportunity. He said that I won't run like Jermell Charlo. I have more merit than a lot of Canelo's opponents. Adames wrote on X, better known as, used to be formerly known as Twitter. He say I hurt big champions in sparring because I'm a big 160. So, those are the 6 names. Now, Carlos Adames, again, he was talking about it on Twitter. He was, and I showed it to you guys. I showed you guys his Twitter post. He was talking about fighting Canelo on Twitter. So, those are the 6 options. Jermall Charlo, Carlos Adames, Demetrius Andrade, Dmitry Bivol, Terence Crawford, and David Benavidez. Those are the options that Mike Coppinger came up with for ESPN. So he broke down. Some of these fights do have storylines. Like I think the only ones that have a storyline really is Canelo, Benavidez. Well, they don't really have a storyline, but the fan bases and stuff like that. Canelo, Andrade. Yeah, Canelo, Andrade definitely have a storyline. And Canelo and Jermall Charlo. Canelo and Jermall Charlo, they have a storyline too, because they've been calling out. I showed y'all the video where he say, "Man, we the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out." True. hey, we the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out. You know what I mean? Please call these people out, man. Please. You got millions of people looking at you. Call them out. Yo, what up? This is Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Y'all know what it is. Who want it? And then he said, he started chuckling a little bit. It might say, name the names, man. Name the names. The names need to be named. The Mexican Monster. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, bro. And then Paul Pierce over there. Paul Pierce was calling the names out. He said Benavidez, Canelo. Like, he was like, bro, it is what it is. They tried to get him to call the names out, right? They tried to get him to call the names out. Look, man, who you want smoke with? He didn't want to name the names. True. Boy, hey, listen, he did not want to name the names. But before we get into the show, we need 30 more likes. Once we get the likes up, I'll drop the phone lines. Before we get into the show, you know what I mean? We got to give a shout out to Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set Trips.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
Yeah, man, we gonna listen, man. We almost got the lights up. We're gonna drop the phone line. Soon as we get the lights up, we're gonna drop the phone line. Hey, but you know what though? So what do y'all I'm trying to figure out, how did Carlos Adames' name get, like, Mike Coppinger, I heard Carlos Adames talking about it on Twitter, but I'm like, damn, Mike Coppinger talking about this shit must be some real shit. Cause I remember when somebody asked me about it, I kind of like dismissed it. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to JK. He said the IBF have ordered Jermell to defend his titles against Bakram. For real? He say next. He say parties have 30 days to agree to a deal. Y'all think he going to vacate? I don't know, JK. I don't know, fam. I do not know. I don't know. That's a good question. We're gonna find out in due time. So you say the IBF ordered it? Is it is it on their website? Is it on their website? Just asking. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Knockdown 305. Salute to you, fam. I wonder if it's on their website though. If it's on their website, if that's what they did. I mean, again, the duty of a champion is to defend his titles. Once you have mandatories, a duty of a champion is to defend your titles. Let me go ahead and drop these phone lines, man. We got over 200 likes. We still need more likes. But let's drop the phone lines. Let me go ahead and change it. Get ready to drop these phone lines in a minute. I'm gonna go to a short station identification break after we drop this here, and then we're gonna go ahead and and drop the phone lines and let the people call in. I want to see what the people have to say.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
That's what them old cream corn ass niggas out over there on Twitter. Anyways, phone lines is open.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, man, it is what it is. So we gonna see what's up, man. I want to see exactly. And I told you guys the brother Joshawn James, he got him a fight, man. All right, okay, my bad. He said they had to cancel today. Okay, no problem. He said they had to cancel today. I had my main man, Joshawn James, coming on, but they got to cancel today, so we'll see. I don't know what happened, but he got him a fight, man. So I'm very, very happy about that. That brother got a fight, you know. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Slim, what's good with you, bro? I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, though. How the fuck? Am I lunching? How the fuck did Carlos Adames leapfrog Monster Morel?
Hey, bro. Hey, listen. There's no mention of Morel at all. I don't know how Carlos Adames got it.
They never mention. Think about it. The fact is, nobody mentions Morel because Morel is honestly the true motherfucking boogeyman at 68. Nobody want them Cuban problems in 2024. They got young and why he young, but y'all keep fucking around. He's gonna clip every last one of them motherfuckers over there. I'm telling you. So it's a reason why that man is not mentioned. It's the reason why David Benavidez went back to red flag. Ain't no more of that motherfucking ain't no more of that monster shit. Monster Morel run that shit right now. And Cinnamon, I don't think Cinnamon will ever fight Morel because just because he Cuban and it's gonna be a while and he a youngin'. But I'm still trying to figure out why didn't the WBA do something with ordering this fight? But we know who run WBA right now, so I'll not even tripping off that shit. So they just want that Cuban to collect all the belts, get vacated belts, and start clipping motherfuckers. But honestly, Slim, like it's crazy how Carlos that Dominican leapfrog that Cuban like that. That shit wild, no. But that shit crazy. So, it is what it is.
I mean,
go ahead, bro.
Because, that was the 6th. And the reason why I'm talking about it today, because yesterday's show was about, what's the biggest fight that can be made in 2024 outside of heavyweight. We know. And so now it's kind of like, but Mike Coppinger said the same thing. That's exactly what he said in there.
No, but we, you
were spot on. You were spot on.
Yeah, I've been pushing that. But at the end of the day, man, we got to start understanding that Monster Morel is actually the fucking boogeyman at 68. I mean, it just is what it is. All right? The writing's all on the wall. That motherfucker is a true boogeyman. That Cuban, all of it. I'm out, Slim, though.
All right, shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. You know what? I had forgot all about Morel. Until Ron called in and said something, I had forgot all about Morel. I was like, damn, he right, though. Morel, I don't know where the hell Carlos Adames came from, but, you know, I really don't. Like, bro, like, Adames can't even get no damn, he can't listen. Janibek don't want to fight him at middleweight, so he can't get the Janibek fight for what I'm hearing. Jermall Charlo, he, you know, they ain't no telling when he's supposed to fight. He's supposed to fight again, November, they say he's supposed to fight November the 25th, so we got to see how he's going to look in his comeback fight. And guess what? They got him matched up real good. They got him matched up against Jose Benavidez. You can't make this. Wait, Jose Benavidez, boy, you can't make this shit up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Derek from Florida.
Derek from Florida. Talk to me.
You hear me? Yeah, Coach. I disagree with the last caller. I do. Ron, boy, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Don't get me wrong. I like David Morel. I call him the Cuban assassin. But his team didn't want that fight with David Benavidez. They tried to make it happen. His team didn't want. I ain't say David didn't want the smoke, but his team didn't want it. And he only got 9 fights in. Is David Benavidez a bookie, man? He's fighting everybody. Coach, he ain't got nobody. He trying to get all the smoke. And he already fighting Bivol Andrade. So you feel me? So that other dude don't know what the hell you talking about. You talking about a guy with 9 fights in? That's not going. He's gonna need more on his resume. He just scared of Benavidez. You don't want Canelo to fight Benavidez. Because stylistically, in my opinion, I got David fucking up Canelo. Because I feel like Canelo get hits a lot. He get hits a lot. He's not a good defensive fighter. So once David put that pressure on him, Coach, then he's going to stop him. I'm telling you. That boy the truth. That's my call.
All right, shout out Derek from Florida. You know what, though? Hey, shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to all the sisters, man. Shout out to Food Revolution as well. You know what, though? A lot of people, I don't know, man. Like, when people talk about David Benavidez, that's what they talk about. They talking about his non-stop punching. You know, as the fight goes on, he does get stronger. You know, some people call him a weight bully, whatever, but he's making the weight, no problem. You know, I think he had trouble making weight one time, I guess, but outside of that, you know, it's not a habit. Like when it comes time to fight, he's always in good shape. You know, he makes the weight. But that's what they say. Like I think when Carla, hold on. When David Benavidez fought Caleb Plant was getting off a little bit, right? But then as the fight went on, Caleb Plant wore down. And I thought that Caleb Plant was going to get stopped in like the 10th round. I think it was the 10th, it was the 9th or the 10th round. Bro, Caleb Plant took so much punishment in one of those rounds, and it looked like he almost went down. He was staggering across the ring, and I was like, I was in LA at the sports bar, and I was like on video, shooting the video. I said, boy, we finna stop him. The Mexican Monster. Hey, I was screaming. Hey, I was in the sports bar screaming the Mexican Monster. I said, the Mexican Monster. But he ended up going 12 rounds. Some say Caleb Plant was excessively holding. The referee didn't do nothing about that, but that's okay. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Old Town. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with that last caller. Ron Boy Fresh pretty much spot on with his predictions. He might say them in a jokingly manner, but I mean, if I had a bet on, the predictions some of these callers make, I think he'd be my go-to guy, man. But yeah, that dude from the DR, that kind of came out of left field. I don't get that one.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it was going to be David Morel that they were talking about, But I don't know. When's the last time Mike Coppinger been right about any of his predictions? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he put 6 names up there, so he didn't really pick one guy. David Benavidez leading the pack. I think that's going to be a big fight too.
Yeah, but to me, it's like, God damn, he covered all his bases. Because, Canelo lately, he's been coming out of left field with some of these fights. The third Triple G that nobody asked for. The Jermell Charlo fight that nobody asked for. So I think he was just covering his ass, throwing Bivol up in there, throwing old boy from the DR up in there. I mean, he covered all his bases. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just hilarious. And then, you know, in the off chance that Crawford does end up fighting him, throw his name up in the mix too.
Yeah.
You know, I don't put much stock into, you know, anything that man talking about. Like you said, you know, we won't know till May rolls around. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to be available, who's healthy, and what's going to happen.
Yeah, we won't know it all. And you know what? It's another thing too, man. There's some people. I know my main man, Coach Eddie out of ATL. Some people saying, man, that Demetrius Andrade gonna beat David Benavidez. They say his style is all wrong and this and that. But again, I'm anxious to see that fight. Of course, I'm gonna go live for it. We're gonna do a fight party. But I'm anxious to see that fight, man. The reason why is because I think Benavidez is probably the biggest name on Demetrius Andrade's career thus far. And I think
without a doubt.
And I think I think this would be the second biggest name that Benavidez no, hold on, sorry about that. I think Andrade, Benavidez will be the biggest name on Andrade's resume thus far. And I think for Benavidez, I think maybe Andrade will be the second biggest guy. Maybe it's the reason why I would edge it to Caleb Plant is because Caleb Plant fought Canelo. He went 11 rounds with Canelo. He fought Canelo, so I would put Caleb Plant ahead of Andrade because Caleb Plant at least fought Canelo. So, you know, I mean, if David Benavidez can beat Andrade, he's making a case for himself. He can be like, look, Canelo, I beat doggone Caleb Plant, you know, and I beat doggone Andrade, the guy you didn't fight. So what's up now? You get what I'm saying? And we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. If he don't fight Benavidez, because Canelo is basically teetering between being the most beloved Mexican fighter right now and the most hated, because a lot of people, they're not feeling the fights that he's picking. You know, they see that Benavidez, him, you know, kicking him to the curb as basically he's ducking him, and there's going to come a point where they're going to be like, you know what, forget you, Canelo, we're rocking with Benavidez.
You think so? Because you got people like D Block calling the show. They don't want to. They say the man ain't Mexican. Like they deny his father is Mexican, but yeah, he ain't Mexican, Coach. You know, we don't even.
Coach, D Block from Texas. They a different kind of Mexican. Trust me, they a different kind of Mexican.
Well, D Block, boy, that's a Benavidez. He ain't Benavidez with a passion.
Yeah.
Hey, but shout out to man Martin from Oakland, man. Old Town, stand up, salute, fam. The town in the building, man. Some true players come out of the town. Hey, doggone, hey, all that, hey, listen, D-Block be hating on the Mexican monster, man. Hey, listen, the Mexican monster hate has to stop. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Drew.
Hey, Drew from LA. Yeah, talk to me, fam.
Man, what the hell that last caller calling about? The Mexican fans is kind of tired of Canelo's last fight. Wasn't one of his last fights in Mexico, Coach, with a sold-out stadium I went to? So what the fuck is he talking about? He ain't talking about, like the English say, it's baller. You know?
Yeah.
Come on, Coach. He sold that. The Mexican fans are going to support Canelo, whether he's fighting, tomato can, a tamale, whatever.
Yeah.
The Ecuadorian guy, the flat-footed Ecuadorian, can't sell out a high school gym in Arizona, and he's fighting the Rhode Island hype job on pay-per-view. Nobody care about that. Canelo's going to go with who's going to make him the most money in the next fight.
Yeah.
Like his next fight, Coach, I didn't buy Canelo's last fight versus Charlo. It wasn't worth it. Canelo knows there's going to be certain there's certain fans that are not going to buy his shit anymore, and there's certain fans that are. So this caller saying that they're going to hop on David Benavidez's band. Well, like, Mexicans in Mexico don't think David Benavidez is Mexican. They're not going. Coach, when he had that press conference in L.A., did any Mexican show up and sell it out like when he was fighting Caleb Plant? No.
Hey, you know what, man?
Did they sell out the pay-per-view?
I think the Mexicans hating on Benavidez, man. They got to stop the Benavidez hate, man. The Mexican monster, man.
He Ecuadorian, Coach. He ain't Mexican.
Y'all hate that Mexican.
You speak better Spanish than him, puto. Come on, Coach. You more Afro-Latino than David.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna have to. I gotta try to interview David Benavidez, man. That's who I need to reach out to, David Benavidez, man. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a couple of phone calls.
You should do that. I mean, Coach, you gotta get in there, Coach. because I know you're gonna ask a tough questions to him and his daddy. Why'd they go on the apology tour like Anita Baker?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man.
You know, but
we know what that is, man. We know why they doing that, man. We know.
Yeah,
why
we
they
know
doing
what that is. So, but either way, Coach, in a realistic world, I don't see him fighting the winner of this fight next. They'll save that for the Cinco de Mayo one because you know Al Heyman really want to get those 3 fights out of Canelo.
Well, he got 2 more now. He only have 2.
He got 2 more, so that they're gonna milk this. If Boo Boo somehow pulls it off, Coach, maybe. But is there a rematch clause in his fight? You know them rematch clauses.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good question. If there's a rematch clause between,
I think there might be a one-way rematch clause for David since he's the interim. But if David wins next, you know Al's gonna try to milk it one more time to try to piggyback so they can sell that fight on the Prime deal, Amazon deal, or whoever tries to pick them up next.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's DOK Prime, Optimus Prime, or Amazon Prime, but I hear that he's trying to get a deal with one of the primes. I don't know. One of the primes. Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know how true that is.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you don't know what it is. Avengers Assemble is one of those things, right?
Hey, they can come over here to Nick Sack Promotions. Man. They can come over here. We can stream it on our channel. We got some good fights over here. I can get a couple of my fighters on the undercard.
Well, if it's on Nick Sack Promotion, Coach, if it's on Nick Sack Promotion, you'll cut though. Is it that Don King special?
I got. I ain't gonna hit him across the head. I charge Al 15%. Just give me 15%, Al. I'm good. You know, I ain't gonna. You know what I mean? 15%. That's all I want.
And that's off the back end too. 15 from the front and the back.
Oh no. Oh, I need my front money. I can't, cause right now I'm struggling to get paid right now from Al Heyman. You know, I get paid on the back end. I got a contract that says I have to thank him before the show starts, and I have to thank him before the show ends. And the payments have been delinquent thus far this month. I normally get paid on the 1st, but I ain't got paid yet. So I've been calling Al. He answered the phone.
He paying you before he pay Adrian Broner though, Coach. He paying you before he pay Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia.
Hey, he probably paid them too. Well, definitely Adrian Broner. I heard AB blowed his money, but it is what it is. Well, shout out to Drew, man.
It is what it is.
Salute,
that's my call, Coach.
All right. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get my money. You know, I'm hoping like hell we get a network deal. You see I'm saying I'm including myself with the PBC since I'm the only one that think Al Heyman caller, hold on. That's what killed me. What the dude called yesterday, Very Money said, yeah, man, you know, you always hating on PBC. And I'm like, how am I hating on PBC? How? Hey, shout out to Bricks in the building. Bricks is in the building. Shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. I'm the only name a content creator on YouTube in boxing that praises Al Heyman more than me. I praise him when I wake up in the morning. I praise him before the show starts. When I pray over my food, I thank Al Heyman for the food that I'm eating. When I'm smoking on this good green, I thank Al Heyman for the good green that I'm smoking on. And before the show, what do? We thank Al Heyman before we leave. True. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. I'm calling what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up with it, Coach, man? It's Ray from Dallas, man. What's going down?
Man, Ray from Dallas, man. You sound sad, man. What's going on, Ray? You all right?
Yeah, well, you know what it is, man. I'm sad that a lot of the majority of these motherfuckers got Canelo living rent-free in their head, with the exception of you, because you ain't no bias on this channel.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something, Malachi, okay? First and foremost, they want to talk about Demetrius Andrade, and they want to talk about David Benavidez. Let's talk about David Benavidez for a second, okay? Now, the last fight, they call him a monster. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like Monster Cody, Pete Truman and everything.
Yeah, Monster
you know,
Cody,
that's the definition.
Yeah, from LA, yeah.
And, last time I checked, Canelo knocked out Caleb Plant, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So who's the real monster in the conversation? Okay, let's get that out of the way. Demetrius Andrade, they call him Boo Boo and everything. Yeah, everybody that fought on his resume is Boo Boo. Can you name it? Okay, we got that out of the way. And the next other motherfuckers that should be fighting is either Terence Crawford or Bivol. Okay, now those I do agree with. All right, I do give Terence Crawford a fair chance to a certain extent or whatever. You know, I'm not leaning towards him winning, But at the same token, I would give him more of a chance than anybody else on that list. But that's what I got to say, man. Everybody want to come for Canelo and everything. They want to line up and everything, make all these excuses and everything. He's a cash cow and everything, but they know that he's about to leave because he only got a couple more years than he's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got, and I think he has 2 more fights over there with the PBC. They may re-up. If you this is the thing. I advise all fighters, if they can, to sign short-term contracts with promotional companies. Of course, when you first come in the game, you're gonna sign a long-term one or whatever, take your licks and bumps. All of them are gonna get over on you in some way, form, or fashion in the beginning. But then once you learn the ropes, then you can just stick to those short-term contracts. That's so I think it forces, if you are a phenomenal talent, it forces the promotional company to, all right, we got to make sure we treat them right. Make sure we get them some good fights. Yeah,
I agree with you. And an example of that is the Shakur Stevenson situation. Because Shakur Stevenson is like, hey, what you want to do? He's ready to cut ties and everything. But Coach, man, I go all day, man. I'm not gonna hold you up and everything, man. You keep on grinding. You know how we do around here, man. You keep on grinding, bro.
All right, shout out to Ray from Dallas. Salute, fam. Yeah, that's what I think. I think all the fighters, like 3 fight deals is good. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh, man, for being a member for 20 months. Salute to my dog, Ron Boy Fresh. Hey, okay. Shout out to MD Mills dropping that $2 super chat. He said they should jump on that YouTube TV like the NFL did. Hey, bro, it is what it is, man. Hold on. Carla, hold on. Shout out to Alessandro. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, "What's happening, Coach?" He said, "Been following you for a while now. Keep up the great work. Much love." Yeah, salute to you, fam.
You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
Shout out to Let's Get to the Marks. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What to say, fam? You say shout out to Bomac. Glad they got a 2-year suspended sentence so he can get back to training his boxers. And you know what? I didn't even know they gave out suspended sentences in the UK. I thought that was like a United States thing. I know in Florida, I had a couple of people had a suspended sentence before. I didn't even know they gave that out over there in the UK.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? When you calling from?
I can't live without my radio. What's up, Coach? This Coach Aiden from ATL.
Man,
what's happening, brother?
ATL. Salute, fam.
Man. You got 6 guys, man. That's interesting. I think, Coach. I think Terence Crawford is probably going to be the last guy on the list because he's the biggest fight. I could say Canelo. Every time he fights, he's going to do good numbers. I think Crawford and Canelo probably does 1 million buys. I think if David fights Canelo, that's probably 600,000 or 700,000. I think if Andrade fights Canelo, that's about 500,000. But either way, he's going to make plenty of money. As far as people talking about resumes and everything, that's cool. You know what I mean? Talk about guys' resumes, but like most casual fans go off of name recognition. Mm. They look at a guy, I don't know who this guy is. He must automatically be a bum. Every great fighter that ever fought always has people on their resume that you're not going to recognize. And some of those fights were tough fights, like Joe Buckner. Who the heck is he? He gave Ali a tough fight. A lot of these guys, just because you don't know their name don't mean that they can't fight. You just don't know who they are. Mm. But like I say, Coach, I got Terence Crawford being the last fight. As far as, David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade, I'm kind of excited about the fight. They hadn't officially announced it yet. Yeah. I want to see how the press conference goes to see if they're able to build it up, I know Boo Boo's pretty good at the press conference. He talk a lot of crap, and I know David talk a lot of crap too. So it depends on how them guys come in with the energy. If they're able to come in, and get heated and get the people behind it, because that's what they really need to do. They really need to sell this fight because both of them, this is like the breakout fight. I mean, even though Boo Boo's been around for a long time, he actually has more to gain in this fight because now he can dispel the myth that he's a bum, he ain't fought nobody, that he's boo-boo. He's easy to make fun of because of his name, you know, he's boo-boo, doo-doo, whatever you want to call him. He's easy to make fun of. So he can kind of be like looking at this opportunity like a Terence Crawford where I finally get to show the world how great I am. So he's going to be really, really motivated for this fight. Mm-hmm. And the same thing with David Benavidez. He's going to be motivated because, hey, I got a guy that has a lot of pedigree. I can go ahead and smoke him, and I can get on to bigger and better things with Canelo. But this fight is going to be a good fight between both of those guys. I'm looking forward to it. Even though it might not be, you know, like big, you know, like a pay-per-view like Errol Spence or Terence Crawford or what Canelo does, but it's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter right now, Coach Eddie, and I'm trying to see. I heard that this fight has been announced. I'm looking at a Twitter space right now when you have guys talking about this in a Twitter space. I don't know who this group is, but yeah, it's me again. You know, I think it's official. They're fighting on the 25th, so it's me again. You know what I mean? Demetrius Andrade. You know, a lot of people like yourself say Canelo been ducking him for years. He was ducking at 154. He was ducking at 160, and now Boo Boo is at 168. And you know, we gonna see he can't duck no more. So I know you've been feeling like that for a minute, Coach Eddie. And this fight between Andrade and Benavidez is a high stakes fight because both guys are fighting. They're fighting for something, and this is what boxing should be all about. You know, that's what makes it so enticing when you have two guys fighting for something. It's something that's of importance to both guys. Both guys want a shot at Canelo, and the only way they're going to get it, they're going to have to they're going to have to face each other. You know what I mean? And that to me, that's what makes boxing exciting when there's something on the line, when there's some skin in the game. When you fighting another hobo or a hobo Sam or a pork chop, it really ain't no skin in the game, you know. But when the stakes are high, that's what makes boxing exciting to me. I'll let you wrap up before I go.
Yes, sir. Like I say, just a little quick breakdown on that fight right there. You know, I can separate, you know, my emotions from the fighter. Yeah, I hate Canelo. But I look at Canelo's skill. The guy can fight, man. You know, at skill for skill, he can fight. You know, I don't like how he moves, but he can fight. He's hard to beat. Boo Boo, he has a similar feet. His feet are just as good as Usyk and just as good as Lomachenko. That's what's going to give that's what's going to give Benavidez problem. Is Demetrius Andrade's feet, his experience, and he can punch. He might not be he actually has one punch power where he can put you down. He may not be a finisher. But if he crack you with that overhand left, you're going to hit the canvas. That dude got cracks, man. And he's kind of slick, and he's got a lot of experience, and he has the ability, good fighters have the ability, like to take a volume puncher and cut their numbers in half. And Boo Boo has that where he can take, if you're an 80 punch or 100 punch fighter per round, he can cut you in half and cut your output down. That's going to be the key to that fight right there. That's my call, Coach.
All right, shout out to Coach Eddie. ATL, stand up. You know what? I'm excited about seeing this fight a little bit. Believe it or not, I'm kind of excited about seeing this fight a little bit. Should the fight be on pay-per-view? No, this is not a pay-per-view fight. Andrade and Benavidez, it's not a pay-per-view fight. But yet and still, I still am kind of excited about seeing it. You know, because again, like both fighters have something on the line. It's a high stakes fight for both of these guys. You get what I'm saying?
Get out while you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give them guts.
Let's see what's up. Hold on. Got another call calling in, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up? This M1 from BX.
M1 from the BX. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, Coach. You hit the nail on the head. This fight where Benavidez and Andre, they fighting for something. And I think that's what Canelo's team wanted. That way the fight could sell. That way, it means something. They fought for something, now they coming after Canelo.
Right.
And I think that's why he, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how you make big fights. When two people fight for that number one spot.
Yeah.
And ain't no fighter been doing that in 168. They haven't been fighting for that spot to fight them. They just want the golden ticket, fight them, get the money. Nah, that's not how it works. The way it works, the way you said, they fighting for something. They fighting for that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that makes the fight even bigger. You know, and that's what these big fighters, you know what I'm saying? That's what they going for. You know, the Crawfords, the Inuis, the Canelos. You know what I'm saying? That's the challenge, man. And if, you know what I'm saying, if they would have been done this, they would have been got the fight. And I had said the day before yesterday that I know he's gonna fight Benavidez. Now, who fight him first? I guess that's why they got Jermall fighting Jose Benavidez to see how he does in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he might get the fight first and then Benavidez. That way, you know what I'm saying? They could build that up. And then I also agree with coach for the ATL. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When he said that Boo Boo and them, you know what I'm saying? They got that chance. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. But good show, coach, and that's what I got for you. But it depends on how Charlo does now. And when Benavidez and Andre fights, that's who's gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's the three names that I see that's fighting him. All the other names, I don't think they ain't going nowhere.
All right, shout out to everyone from the Bronx. BX, talk to me. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like Jermall Charlo. Well, Jermall Charlo's fighting Jose Benavidez. I get it. Some people saying why he fighting Jose Benavidez. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, Jermall Charlo ain't fought in over 2.5 years. I think this is the first, well, about 2.5 years by the time he get in the ring. It'll be almost 2.5 years. So, but, you know, so Jose Benavidez is going to be a standing target. You know, he doesn't move around as good as he used to move. We saw what he did against Danny Garcia. That was pretty much a damn near terrible fight. So, you know, so it is what it is, man. So he got to get his feet wet. I don't know if that Jose Benavidez fight will be enough for him to get prepared for Canelo if he's the one that Canelo's going to fight in May. You know, if Canelo fights Jermall Charlo in May, I don't know if that Jose Benavidez fight is the preparation fight for that. Carlo, hold on. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if that fight is the preparation fight for that myself, you know?
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Carlo, what's your name? When you calling from?
Mark from Jersey.
Mark from Jersey,
Coach?
talk to me, fam.
Oh, Coach, I want to go back to a few minutes back to when Roundboy Fresh called.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that called behind it told him he don't know what the hell he was talking about. I think the guy that called right behind him don't know what the hell he's talking about. Because he was saying that he got Benavidez knocking out Canelo. I don't see that happening. Benavidez defense, not all that, and Canelo, and he's right there for Canelo to counter him. So I think Canelo drops Benavidez.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a tough fight. But I agree with the situation. How the hell does Carlos Adames leapfrog David Morrell? That right there is weird. I think that's Jermell Charlo's problems right there. Carlos Adames. How did he get right here? But I mean, I'm all for my Dominican brother getting his money. You know, what I'm saying it'll be it'll be good for him. But that was crazy.
Them dudes don't want to fight him though because Janabek didn't want to fight him. Jermall Charlo don't want to fight him. So I mean, like I remember when last I want to say last October, the WBC convention will be here. I think at the end of the month or next month, right? I think it's either October, November. But I remember when Carlos Adames was there, he petitioned the WBC, saying, "Hey, look, man, I'm the mandatory. I'm the #1 guy. I'm petitioning to become the mandatory. He's the #1 guy. Make me the mandatory to fight Jermall Charlo." And Mauricio Suleiman said no. He said no.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wouldn't make him the mandatory, even though he's the #1 guy.
Not trying to strip Charlo either.
Yeah. So
There you go.
Well, shout out to
So
Mark
anyway,
from
Coach,
Jersey, man.
that's all I
Salute,
got.
man. Brick City, stand up.
Peace, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Mauricio, I don't know if you guys remember that. Mauricio, that's how I knew. I said, you know what, man? They got doggone, boy, listen. Boy, Mauricio Suleiman got Jermall Charlo in the witness protection program.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
no, I ain't say
Kid
that.
Capri?
I didn't say
Huh?
that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I
I tell you
just want
something.
money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Man, it is what it is, man.
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True. We got another call calling in, guys. We got another call calling in. The phone lines is hot today, boy. God damn, boy, the phone lines is hot on fire. Or do we want to say fire or fire? It's on fire. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach. My name's Tony. I'm calling from San Francisco.
What's your name? Is Killian? What is your name?
Hello?
Yeah, what is your name?
Tony.
Oh, Tony. Tony from San Fran. Talk to me.
Tony. Yes, so the gentleman that called earlier that said, I hate Canelo, but he can fight.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I don't think that's cool. You know, why does he hate him? He's just a boxer. Like, people that say that, like, if you hate someone just for hate, it's not cool at all. If you don't like him as a boxer, that's your opinion. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. And I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Are you single?
Am I
Because
single?
you're so cute.
What? Am I single?
You are
I'm
so cute, Coach. I like watching you.
Yeah, I ain't into men.
I like
bro.
watching you, Tony.
I like women, brother. So you know, I mean, I can't help it, man. On that.
Are you not open-minded a little bit, maybe?
Nah, I'm closed-minded than a motherfucker. I love women, bro. I'm closed-minded than a motherfucker.
Well, I respect that, Coach, but that, you know, we think you are so cute. Me and my friends watch you all the time. We don't even like boxing. We just watch you like, Coach, he's so sexy.
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You like what you like, but I'm into women, brother. I'm closed-minded in the mud when it comes to that, man. I love pussy, so I'm just being honest with you, brother.
Do you have a fan club by any chance that we can join?
Nah, I ain't got no fan club. I mean, you subscribe to the channel. Y'all watch the show. Give me your watch time hours. I mean, you know, that's cool. But you can subscribe to the newsletter. I got a newsletter pinned to the top of the chat. You can subscribe, you know, when, you know what I mean? Anytime I go live, I send out notifications and stuff like that. And you'll know when I drop a new video or go live. But other than that, that's it. That's the only fan club I have. You can follow me on Twitter, Coach_Malachi. And you can follow me on Instagram as well.
Well, if you ever open an OnlyFans, please let us know. Thank you.
All right, salute, well. Let's say if I ever open up an OnlyFans, hey, you know what? In the 49 years that I've been breathing on this planet, that's the first time I ever had a man hit on me.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Hey, caller, what's the name where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Hey, Jamie, talk to me, Phil.
Hey, man. Bro, I ain't gonna say nothing, bro.
Hey, say it. Say it.
Hey,
say
man,
it.
you're making me a lot of fans, brother.
Don't hold nothing back.
Yes, sir.
Don't hold nothing back.
Yo, Coach. Yeah, man. Yo, Coach, real quick, Carlos Adames, man, I don't know where his name comes from. You know, I don't know how they're dropping this. I don't know who the hell is talking about. You know, he might be Canelo's next opponent or something like that. But, you know, he doesn't have many fights, but he looks strong, bro. It seems to me like he's a tough out. You know, nobody wants to fight him. You see what Charlo is doing, you know?
Yeah, he's having trouble finding fights at 160 in the middleweight division. So, I mean, I think he's a stylistic nightmare for some people, you know, for the matchmakers.
Yeah. Yeah. But Coach, back to the Benavidez Boo Boo fight. Listen, this is how I see it. Should be a good fight. They're both gonna be motivated and hungry. You know, the winner is gonna get the ultimate prize, which is Canelo, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're that's their goal, right? Money fight, legacy fight. Okay, but let me tell you, Coach, I feel that if anybody, I feel that Boo Boo will give Canelo the most trouble. You know, he you know what I'm saying? He has struggled with boxers in the past, you know, but I think also Benavidez, if he wins, you know, and he tries to go toe to toe with Canelo, you know, mano a mano, I think Canelo will sleep him. And I say that, Coach, because I'm going to go with the experience. I know Benavidez, yeah, he throws a lot of shots. He's strong. He's young. But I'm going to go with the experience. And I got Canelo in that fight, man. You know, but other than that, I wish him both luck. When is that fight, Coach?
Which one?
When is that?
Talking about
the Benavidez and Boo Boo.
Oh, that's supposed to be November the 25th. It's the day after Thanksgiving. It's on a Friday. Actually, on a Friday.
Hey, man. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, Coach, that's going to be a good one, man. You know, and again, these guys are hungry, man.
The only problem is it's on a Friday, but it's pay-per-view. I think if they make that fight free, if they make that fight, not free, but just on regular cable, like regular Showtime, it'll be phenomenal. Yeah. It'll be phenomenal. But you're talking about Thanksgiving weekend and you want people to spend money, you know, I don't know about that for pay-per-view. I don't know what it's going to do as related to that, so we'll see.
Oh, okay. All right, Coach, that's all I got, my brother.
All right,
later, man.
I'm gonna buy the fight though. I'm gonna buy the fight because I'm gonna support Benavidez, and you know, again, you guys don't have to buy the fight. Y'all just come over here and we'll do a fight party. But I'm gonna buy the fight though because I think this is gonna be a good fight. We're gonna see what's what. A lot of people saying that hey, Demetrius Andrade's style is all wrong for Benavidez, and he's a slick fighter and this and that. So we're gonna see, and we know that David Benavidez, he's a pressure fighter. You know, I think this is Andrade's second fight at 168 pounds. So I want to see how that pans out. Hey, shout out to Flash. Hey, shout out to Flash. Flash said, Coach said, I'm closed-minded than a motherfucker. Oh, yeah, listen, I am very closed-minded, boy. Boy, when it comes to the tenderonis and the honey dips, I am so closed-minded.
Sister Danielle, when are we going to have a Garvey baby? Lord have mercy, Sister Danielle. You must not have heard me. Sister Danielle wants to have a Garveyite baby with King Kong Alicia. Sister Danielle, and she fine too. Look at them eyes. Sister Danielle, listen, baby. We got to build the nation first. If I give up all my testosterone, I won't have no energy to build the nation. I got to build first. Okay? We must build before the back shots. We must handle the business before the back shots. It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over the romance. Sister Danielle wants to have a baby with King Kong Alicia. She fine too. Lord have mercy. Might have triplets. But Sister Danielle, stay focused, my sister. Understand, overstand, and understand that the nation building must come before the back shots. I said the nation building must come before the back shots. Brothers and sisters, we must stay focused. We must stay focused.
Man, hey, look here, boy. Let me tell you something, boy. I've listened 49 years. That's the first time that ever happened right there, boy. Live on air, too. You know, listen, I am an advocate of the tenderonis. Don't nobody love, well, I can't say nobody love more tenderonis than me. I would think all of the fellas in the chat, I know everybody in the chat love the tenderonis. The tenderonis, 100 dips, and the PYTs, woo, Lord have mercy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, bro, you get that crossover bread down. Good Lord. You done crossed over. Yeah, you done made it, baby. we made it. We made it, bro. You get all the money. Good Lord. Shit. Yeah. Black Boys Entertainment, we get the money now. We done hit the big time, baby. So God. That shit was wild. It's always a positive to it. That bread gonna be raking in. You handle that shit like a Gito. You handle that like a real professional. I was like, Coach, I hope Coach don't mess our money up. Please don't mess our money up. You handled it. So I had to. Please don't mess our money up. That's why I fuck with you. You know how to get to the money, baby.
Hey man, hey man, listen, boy, listen, boy. Hey boy, I don't need them crossover bus right there, boy. Hey, that nigga holler about, do you have an OnlyFans, bro? I ain't never, bro.
Well, hold on. I just want to double up on something, man. The dude that called in after me talking about, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. We all know that David Benavidez ducked David Morrell. The Cubans and them was trying to make the fight with Santa Lucas, and they refused to make the fight. And as far as Morrell, I don't give a fuck if Morrell had 2 or 3 fights. At the end of the day, he had the 6th most important placement at 68 and under 10 fights. So he got to be worth something. And so at the end of the day, Mo, we got to address the elephant in the room. So I'm going to start it off. Because soon as Cinnamon beat the brakes off of Benavidez, you know what everybody going to say? No, he needs to fight David Morrell. He needs to fight Monster Morrell. You see how the shit be playing out? I guarantee it. Watch what I tell you, Mo. You see, because everybody's shitting on David Morrell right now because he only got 9 fights. He got 9 fights because nobody want none of them Cuban problems. But that's all I got, Slim. I'm out, though. But let's get that money, though. I'm out.
Shout out to Ron, boyfriend. Yeah, no, I don't need that money there, bro. It's also get that money. Shit, nigga, please. Anyway, but nah, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, I mean, I'm like really, really looking forward. I'm kind of looking forward to this fight with Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade. I saw a lot of things that I saw adversity that Benavidez overcame and Caleb Plant overcame in their fight when they fought each other. Caleb Plant presented some problems. Caleb Plant presented some problems for Benavidez. He was catching him with 2 pieces. Nice, and he caught him with a couple of I want to say left hooks to the body. Caught him with a couple of those, but pretty much defensively, Benavidez was pretty much right there. He was leaning back a little bit to try to get out of the way of the punches. But what happened was Benavidez kept the pressure on, and even though Caleb Plant was moving a lot of lateral movement, as the fight went on, he got tired. You know. So and Benavidez, kept pressing the action. So we're gonna see. We'll see how that works out with Andrade. We'll see how that works out with Andrade. I'm not saying Andrade and Caleb Plant has the same style, but we'll see how that works out. Will he be able to, I don't know. I don't know. Will he be able to, withstand the pressure of Benavidez? Will he be able to push Benavidez back? What I saw in that fight too, Benavidez can't fight off the back foot. So we'll see how that works out. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, you already know. It's inevitable. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me, fam.
Now we talking about suspects in the crime scene, Mr. Ecuadorian, Guatemalian, Mr. Arizona son. They don't know where he really from. Mr. I'm from El Salvador. No, where you? Oh, you're not Mexican no more. Okay, what are you? I'm the Pandera of Roja. Like, what is it? What are you, Mr. David Benavidez? Because it looks like your ass is changing from a monster to a red flag to I don't know where I'm coming from. Can I check my ID? I think I got amnesia. My dad tells me I'm this, but my mom tells me I'm that. I'm like, are we talking about that person, Coach?
To my Benavidez, I mean, yeah, that's a good fight. I mean, you don't think that's a good fight with him and Andrade? Kind of like an elimination.
No. I'm just trying to say that's what we talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly what we talking about.
Good, and we talking about Andrade. One of the legit now, Andrade. I give you respect. I give you respect for Andrade, and I'm telling you this right now. Breaking news. Andrade is gonna go in there, and he's gonna finish what Caleb Plant could have finished. He's gonna go in there and be a slick black fighter up in there, and that's fact. He's gonna finish what I told you, Coach, and I told everybody. Caleb Plant showed you. He opened the book of how to beat David Benavidez. The problem with Caleb Plant was he got tired. His stamina got tired. And guess who got him like that? Canelo Alvarez. Knocked him out. Showed him that there's levels to this. And he just couldn't finish it to a way to finish off Benavidez. Because he did great those first 6 rounds. And that's fine. Now, here come Andrade, a whole different beast, southpaw, great pedigree. I respect him in a certain way. Now, do I put Andrade up there at that level with Canelo Alvarez? Cinnamon buns? No. There's levels to this.
He said cinnamon bun. He said cinnamon bun.
And there's good. No, there's legendary. No, there's GOAT status. There's legendary. And there's 5-star. And then you got your 4s and 3s. And Andrade sits right there with a 4-star, coach. And that's fine. Okay? That's all he got. You know? But for me, Coach, Benavidez is a 3-star fighter. And that's fact. You can put him on Fight Night Champion. You can put it on this new ESB, whatever the hell it's called, new video game came out. Right. And I tell you, his fundamentals are not there, Coach. And that's the truth. People don't want to see that. They're blinded. I don't know why. But why are they blinded, Coach? Tell me that, Coach.
I mean, Benavidez is a good fighter. I mean, you know, every fighter you can probably pick and find a weakness. And, you know, you can nitpick and find, hey, this what he does good, this what he doesn't do well. The question is whoever you're fighting, right? Can that person that you're fighting exploit that person's perceived weakness? You get what I'm saying? Because that's what they have training camp for. That's why they study fight film and stuff like that. So let's say I do agree with you. Let's say David Benavidez may not have the best defense in the world. The question is the guy that David Benavidez is fighting, will he be able to exploit that? And if he can't exploit that, then guess what? It doesn't even matter if he don't have the best defense in the world. I'm not saying that because if the guy that he's fighting can't exploit it, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? So, but go ahead.
I finish it off, like I say, cause I'm gonna finish it off. The thing about Andrade is Andrade's a southpaw. He's a great technician. I mean, at the end of the day, he is what he is. He's a great boxer, technician. I respect Andrade to a certain degree. 5-star. What I would say, he's a 4-star. 4-star, and he's way above IQ from Benavidez, okay? And the way that fight's going to go down, Coach, is Andrade's going to go in there. He got power. Andrade got power, and he's seen the weakness. We all could see the weakness. But like I told you, Coach, if you're telling me Arizona's son, he don't know where he's from, can get his ass put on the ground and literally put his ass under was it Porky Ramirez? Was it Porky? Porky put his ass down?
Yeah.
Somebody put his Gavril put his ass down. If somebody like that's not even elite, could put your ass down like that, imagine what Andrade's going to do, Coach. And imagine what Mr. Untouchable, Mr. Cinnamon Bond would do to that young buck. D-Block, D-Count, D-Bill, fuck him up.
See, this is the thing I want to put out there too, guys. Okay, if fighters get knocked down. In fights, things happen. Fighters get knocked down. You may have a fighter, he may get dropped in the fight. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. What I mean, hold on, let me get the super chats out of the way. Shout out to El Noni. What'd he say, fam? He say fag now wildin', or that she go crack paw. You talking about the call? Yeah. First time I ever had a man hit on me ever, like literally. Shout out to MD Mills dropping that $2 super chat. He said, "Oh boy, said, hey coach." I was like, what the fuck? And you know what? I was trying to figure out was somebody trolling. I said, this part of somebody trolling and shit. And you know, it might have still been a troll call, but you know, I mean, I'm not gonna get out of character. I'm not gonna get out of character with that. You know, I'm comfortable in the man that I am. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm not gonna get out of character after that. But I was trying to say, I said, this sounds like this might be a prank call, right? But I ain't never had no call like that. Normally when dudes call me, they be telling me to drop the addict, they got shooters and this and that. I better not come to the fight. I better not see you at the airport. I better not see you. You know what I mean? Normally it be that. That's the first time I ever had a call like that. But damn, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, what I was saying was like fighters get knocked down, right? You may get knocked down in a fight. Sometimes you'll be in a fight. That doesn't necessarily mean, oh, he got knocked down in this fight, so we automatically know, you know, just imagine what's the name gonna do to him. You know, boxing doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, fam, because a guy get knocked down in one fight, that means that the next guy gonna be able to do A, B, C, and D. You know, it doesn't work like that, fam. It doesn't work that way, you know? Carter, what's your name when you calling from?
Hey, Ismail from the Shah.
What you say, Ismail from the Shah?
No, Mayo from the Shah.
Oh, Mayo from the Shah. Talk to me, fam.
What's going on? Hey, Coach, you a funny ass dude, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was watching that shit. You funny as hell. But that's how you gotta be, man. He was really trying this shit. Niggas be relentless when they try to get at you.
Motherfucker say, he said,
shut down all odds. He's like, you got OnlyFans.
He said,
I don't even watch boxing. I was like, bro.
Hey, he said, are you open-minded? No, I'm closed-minded in the motherfucker.
Right. I might get a shirt of that shit. I'm closed-minded in the motherfucker, bro. Yo, he kept trying, though. He kept trying. He threw different angles and shit. Like, hey, yeah, you think about the OnlyFans. You got the fan club.
Shit. You know, you can subscribe.
Yeah, Southern Avenues. But, man, that fight official.
Yeah. On Twitter. They're talking about it on Twitter. So, you know what, man? I'm happy for both. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mayo. I'm happy for both fights. I'm happy for Boo Boo, and I'm happy for not Andrade, but Benavidez, because what make this fight good to me is there's something on the line. Both fighters got skin in the game. It's something that they're gonna lose. They're gonna have to lose. Somebody gonna lose they owe, but not only that, whoever win this fight gets a shot, potentially can get a shot at Canelo. I can't say get a shot at Canelo because we don't know if that will actually happen. But they got something and they got something to lose. The O and the shot at Canelo. So this is a high stakes fight. There's a lot on the line. And that's what boxing is all about. When you have guys who, when you have guys that's getting in the ring fighting each other, when you have a Zuma Nelson versus a Jesse James Leal, they getting in the ring fighting each other. They trying to fight, for the title or fight to get in a position to become a champion, and you can't afford to lose. There's no margin for error in this fight. There's no you'll get them next time. You get what I'm saying? That's what boxing is all about. But go ahead, fam.
That's how you feel? Yeah. For me, I watch boxing just to see what people do in like those tough moments, like when people get dropped, people get hurt. Yeah. I just like to see how they respond and see if they can overcome. That's what gives it for me. But yeah, the risk, it's gonna make both of these guys gonna be motivated for this fight. I mean, the payday alone, like Canelo come with life changing bread. He be changing motherfuckers.
All right,
but I really feel like Benavidez is going to win for the same reasons Caleb Plant lost. Like Boo Boo, he's a good fighter. He's skilled, but he gets tired. And like all his fights, he gets tired. And he moved up in weight. When he gets tired, his punches aren't as crispy. His combinations be slapping. And this is something that's been traditional in all his fights, just like Caleb Plant. And I feel like even if he outpoint Benavidez first couple early rounds, his gas tank's going to wane, and then Benavidez is just going to start putting it on him.
Yeah, I'm anxious to
see. Because Desmond Nicholson dropped him.
Nicholson dropped him. He wasn't counted as a knockdown, and Benavidez has been dropped before. But, again, we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, this is a 50-50 fight. Benavidez and Andrade, this is a pick'em fight. Like, it's a pick'em fight. So...
Yeah, and for one more thing before I go, I'm really hoping that one of the options for Canelo is this guy Christian and Billy. Like, a lot of people don't talk about this guy, but I've seen probably about 3 fights from this dude, and this dude is my favorite fighter after the second fight I saw from him. This dude is the most entertaining fighter in the world to me. In the world, this dude is like. This dude's a star. He got a style and aesthetic, everything. He fights like Mike Tyson, man. It looks like the second coming to Mike. Like, this dude is like the most entertaining fighter in the world. With his fight with Gongora, that could have been fight of the year. And if he fights Canelo, I know he'll put out. Like, he got a tank. He's kind of like a giant Errol Spence. He's just like, he's relentless with his pressure. He doesn't get tired. He's throwing like these crazy looping, brawling, like a brawling type style, just real friendly.
Yeah, fan style, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shout out to Mel from the
fun to watch.
All right, salute
have a good one, Coach.
Shot town, salute. You know that's the thing too, right? The super middleweight division is like it don't really have no big names in there. I mean, Canelo was there. Hell, if Canelo ain't in there, then I guess the next big name will probably be Benavidez, stuff like that. You have Mobili over there. Got David Morrell. I think he's with the PBC. I think David Morrell live in Minnesota. I think he live in Minneapolis or something of that sort. Shit, we gotta pull them up. Well, Andrade is there now. Again, I like high stakes fights. I like fights that are high stakes. When there's everything on the line. For me that makes the great fights. When you have a high stakes fight and everything is on the line. When both fighters gonna fight, they're fighting for something. That's what makes the fight that much more intriguing. That's what makes the fights that much more exciting for the fans. You get what I'm saying? True. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to TCL. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to TCL. Salute, fam. My main man from the ATL. But y'all, you get what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. It ain't about, oh man, I want, Carla, hold on. Oh man, my fighter, he fighting whole head cheese. We gonna get excited about that because we know this is gonna be an easy victory. And then you have some fans, they don't want to see they fighters get in 50-50 fights or just what's perceived to be 50-50 on paper. Because you don't know how the fight gonna turn out when the fight actually go down. You get what I'm saying? But what's perceived to be 50-50 on paper. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Profit Takers. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said, Coach, I knew that caller was on some BS soon as I heard his voice. Yeah, more than likely. He probably was trolling. I just pulled his account up. He just opened up an account just literally like 5 days ago. So it probably was somebody troll. More than likely it's a troll. Shout out to JRG. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. Super chat. That's a hell of a way to troll that, boy. You can believe that. JRG dropping that quarter of a dub. He said next time we see Coach in the Fugatti, he might have had open and OnlyFans. Shit. Hey, boy, you ain't gonna never have to worry about that with me. And I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable in the man that I am. So I like shit like that don't offend me. But more than likely that's a troll. That dude just opened up an account 5 days ago, October the 5th. That's probably a troll account. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
Sheila from Cali.
Sheila from Killer Cali. Talk to me, sis.
How do I get a premium subscription to your OnlyFans account?
I don't have an OnlyFans.
I know, I'm kidding. Was that just a joke? I fell out laughing. Oh. And you said you were closed-minded. You kept your cool.
Yes, I'm closed-minded anymore.
I'd have hung up with you.
Yeah.
Well, hey, and you might have, that's more people on your channel, right? It was for real. It sounded like
it sounded like he was trolling, to be fair. It sounded like he was trolling.
I know. I was like, this has to be a joke. But it was hilarious. I was laughing my butt off. I do have a quick question on a serious tip.
Go ahead.
What happened with Bivol and Canelo? Why was there no rematch clause, or what happened with that? Because shouldn't they have fought again? Wouldn't you think Canelo would want to get his get back on that, or how does that work?
Yeah, there was a rematch clause, but Canelo ended up fighting Triple G. I think he had some kind of contract to where he had to fight Triple G from years ago. They agreed to the fight of trilogy,
okay.
So he fought him, and then he had to, he didn't activate the rematch clause with Bivol because I think he had surgery after that, and apparently he tried to. I don't know. I really don't know because they're saying that he tried to make the rematch with Bivol, but Canelo fans said nah, Bivol wanted too much money and all this stuff there, and I'm hearing all types of things.
You think he was scared at all? You think he was scared?
He didn't fight him.
You think he was scared?
For whatever reason, he didn't rematch him, so I don't know what went on with negotiations, but he didn't rematch him, and I don't know if he will rematch him. Maybe they will later on down the line, but...
So Bivol might be in the mix of the top six, or is the top six that he's going to think about fighting?
That's what Mike Coppinger is saying, but I don't see that happen. What I see happening more so Canelo fighting the PBC fighters, and all of those guys that's over there currently have deals with the PBC that they showed on that list outside of Bivol.
Right.
So I think he's going to fight those guys. Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo could potentially be that guy. He said that he wants to get revenge for his brother. I don't know how the public would take that. I don't know how the public would take that fight though. That's going to be a hard sell.
I know.
I don't think.
I don't know if I don't know if he can be able to pull that off. That would be nice though if he could avenge his brother's running loss. So we'll have to see. But thank you for taking my call.
All right, thank you, Sheila. Thank you for calling. The Bay Area stand
All
up.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I kind of... Hey, shout out to Passion for Beauty in the building. Passion for Beauty is in the building. Salute.
You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
We're going to go to a short station identification break. And once we return, we will continue the calls. Let's get the likes up. We need 50 more likes.
I know I'm gonna get this money.
Talking water, 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 water. My bracelet costs about 40 and my necklace costs a quarter. Talking water, 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 water. I go stupid like on Boosie. All this jury got me foolish. All this water, 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 water. All of these diamonds, they bright, so you gon' see me at night. All of this water, 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 water. Now I be triple, triple, water, 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 water. When your daughter see this water, she gon' let Boosie record. Them little niggas in the A, they making deals off the wall.
You know what? I just saw a video somebody sent me. I didn't even know my first time seeing it. I just saw a video that somebody sent me. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show. Hey, this is a troll. Let me show who this is. This is a troll right here. Controlling. Boy, these niggas is crazy, boy. Let me tell you something, bro. I have some of the strangest dudes, bro. Like, I be telling my homeboys, I say, dog, y'all don't want to get on, don't get on social media, dog. This is the guy who called. This is the guy who called asking me, do I have an OnlyFans, right? October the 5th, 2023. He said, me and my friends watch you all the time, right? But he just created an account. I'm from, you know what I mean? So this is the troll. Trolling. He trolling hard, boy. I don't know what to say, boy. He got too much. Hey, these dudes got too much time on their hands, boy. True. Hey, these dudes got too much time on their hands, boy. Like, and you get what I'm saying? Boy, these motherfuckers, boy, I don't know what to say about these niggas, boy. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez in the building. Shout out to T Seals. He said, you handled it right, coach. I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, I'm always gonna be a player about me, how I handle my business. So, you know, again, I don't swing that way, so I ain't tripping. Everybody know me, know I don't get down, so I love pussy, so it is what it is. But that dude that trolling. It is what it is. It was a good joke though. The shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie, the shit was funny. That's the first time that ever happened to me, but that was funny. But I found a video, and I'm seeing that. Hold on. I'm gonna let you guys hear it right here. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Just give me a thumbs up. Hold on. Never mind. No, I can do it right here. Wait. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Just give me a thumbs up. No, y'all can't hear it. No, you can't hear it. You can't hear it. I know you can't hear it. Okay, I know you can't hear it. I got it right here. Hold on. I know you can't hear it. Hold on. I'm going to play it right here. No, I know y'all can't hear it. Hold on. I'm going to play it right here. Hold on. Jermall Charlo apparently said he wanted to fight, Gilly the Kid? Hold on. This is it right here.
Man, he won't do nothing, man. I interviewed the...
Hold on. He said he wanted to fight Gilly the Kid. Now, that's strange because this what get me with this whole thing. He want to fight Gilly the Kid, right? Whatever. I didn't see the video, but this what get me. This is the video right here. This is the video right here. Hold on.
You ain't mad at your...
Hold on. This it right here.
You like Charlo out here. He disrespected me for no reason. I do this to Gilly the Kid. Like, young boy, shut the up, man. You won't do nothing, man. I interviewed the I never disrespected it. I never said nothing about it or nothing, man. All the shit you could be mad at, you mad at me. You ain't mad at your fucking hands for not swinging back. Cause that's the fucking thing I would have did. Slap me. What's wrong with y'all? What the You not mad at yourself for not having enough heart to throw your fucking hands back? If you slapped me and I didn't do nothing, I would be mad at my hands. I cut my hands off. I don't fucking need y'all no more. Y'all didn't do nothing. Your brother said on the podcast, I don't fuck with him.
Now this is what he's talking about. He's talking about Jermall Charlo said that he wanted to put hands on him and all of this stuff there for disrespecting him. Now I wasn't planning on saying anything about it, but then I thought about it. I said, you know what, man? This is the thing that get me. And this is what I want to say to Jermall, the Hitman Charlo. Caleb Plant slapped the taste out of your mouth, and you had about 4 or 5 dudes from Houston with you. Now I don't think you had some real Houston riders with you. Them niggas you had around you couldn't have been from the street. But Caleb Plant was by himself, him and his wife. He didn't have no security. It was like 4 or 5 black dudes around Jermall Charlo. Caleb Plant, for whatever the reason may be, slapped the taste out of your mouth. You didn't try to run at him immediately. You didn't do none of that. He slapped the taste out of your mouth. He said, boy, and he called you a boy. Slap your taste out your mouth. What did the 5 fingers say to his face? Slap the taste out your mouth. And he called you a boy. He said, boy, come get you some. He said, I wish, and now I don't know how true this is now, but then I heard he said, any one of you niggas that want it can get it. True. Any one of you niggas want it can get it. Yeah, I slapped him. What? You don't want no get back from Caleb Plant, but you want to fight Gilly the Kid? I'm like, damn, what about Caleb Plant though? Caleb Plant, listen, Caleb Plant sitting over there, he calling you out on podcasts. Yeah, I want to fight Jermall. Yeah, I want to fight Jermall. Caleb Plant, the white boy calling you out on podcasts. It's like a nigga slap you, but you want to fight another dude that ain't had nothing to do with the slap. Caller, hold on. Listen, just imagine 3 guys together, right? You got a guy right here, a pencil, another dude right here, and then you got this remote control. Let's say the remote control slapped the pen. Instead of the pen saying, no, fuck that, it's swinging on the remote control, the pen say, you know what, dog, you can have that. And he want to fight the yellow pencil. The pencil ain't got nothing to do with it. Why you want to fight the pencil when the remote control swung on you? True. That's the question that I would ask him. Carter, what's your name when you calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Hashirama from PG County.
Hashirama, talk to me.
What's good, family? First and foremost, I want to say fuck the LWC and their affiliates, but you already knew that. Anyway, I'm really excited about this Benavidez and Andrade fight. I know it ain't gonna get the buzz, like a lot of the bigger fights are getting nowadays. So nobody fuck with these dudes, and that's a whole nother story, right? Because one from Rhode Island, that's a forgotten state. The other one from Arizona, hot as hell over there, so don't nobody really care about them. Anyway. Like I said, I'm really excited about this fight. They're really fighting. If you really think about it, Coach, they're really fighting for the Canelo belt. If you really think about it, I don't know if you're familiar with WWE back in the day when they had the Money in the Bank, and like you went and got the briefcase from the ceiling, and then you got a title shot against the champion of your choosing. This is what that reminds me of, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, yeah. I'm telling you, it wouldn't surprise me after the fight, if Canelo finished beating up on Jermall Charlo and all of a sudden, here come Demetrius Andrade or Benavidez run into the ring, catching that contract in, signed by Al Heyman, and they fight right on the spot. Man, that'd be great. But anyway, all that to say this, I do consider that a 50-50 fight. Andrade he's a weird type of fighter. There's not many people like him. But to be honest with you, he has to knock out Benavidez, and I don't know if that's going to happen in order for him to get the nod because he's not the house fighter. So I think he knows that. I hope he knows that. And I hope he brings it all because I favor him to win, but it's gonna be a tough one, man. What you think?
I mean, it's a 50-50 fight for what I'm seeing. If Demetrius Andrade can handle the pressure, Demetrius Andrade is a big guy, so I think he's I think he can handle his own against Benavidez. We'll just have to see. Styles make fights, as you know. Stylistically, will his style be able to present some challenges that Benavidez haven't seen before? And will he be able to sustain that throughout a 12-round period? And what I love, I'm going to tell you what I love about this fight, Hashirama. The simple fact that there's a lot going on the line for this fight. Both of these guys have been adamant about calling out Canelo over the years. So now, the hopes is whoever wins this fight, based on what Benavidez said, he said that, man, I'm hoping that the WBC mandate the Canelo fight because he is the WBC interim champion. So that fight hasn't been mandated as of yet. For whatever the reason may be, Mauricio Sulaiman haven't done that. So there's a hope that Mauricio would do that. Now, that has yet to be determined will that happen. So both of those guys have a lot riding on this here. We got to win this fight in order to get the Canelo so that we can get a shot at Undisputed and get our highest payday. So it's a high-stakes fight.
Right.
That's what I love about it.
But this is what I really think about it. Even if the WC does mandate it, that doesn't mean it's going to happen immediately. Because they mandated Deontay versus Ruiz. That didn't happen, and I can go on and on and on. So. And I really don't see the WBC stripping because they want their 3% out of those Canelo sanctioning fees, So
yeah, they're not going.
And another thing too. I mean, Canelo ends up fighting everybody who we all say that he does eventually, right? It might not be immediate, but that's just how the sport goes sometimes. So I think boxing fans need to start being fickle. Other guys aren't doing shit either, so there's that. But anyway, thanks for having me, Coach. Have a good one.
All right, shout out to Hashirama. PG Counter, stand up. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, hold on, but anyway, let's get back to Jermall Charlo. Now, that's the thing that get me. I'm like, my brother, man, like, my main man, listen, I get it. You upset with Gilly the Kid, right? You upset with Gilly the Kid. But, dog, my nigga, Caleb Plant slapping the shit out of you. Caleb Plant went on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, and he's calling you out. He's calling you out. Hold on, guys, hold on. He's calling you out. Check it out.
And I said, man, family is everything, man. You need to get back with your brother, man. Fuck would you be mad at me for, man? This is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I beat Gilly the Kid the fuck up. When? Nigga, I be at every fight. Guess who ain't scared? Guess who don't believe you?
We don't believe you.
Why would I believe you when a nigga slapped you twice? Your brother just fought Canelo and the nigga that slapped you was there. Nigga didn't get a splinter. He didn't stub his fucking toe or nothing. And slapped Mufasa and he turned into Simba. All the tough looks. Ooh, I'm tough. Ooh, I'm tough. Ooh, look at me. Ooh, I'ma scare you with my face. Ooh, ooh.
Nigga got slapped. Hey, that what got me, right? I say, damn, Jermell Charlo be doing all that mean. Look, yeah, nigga, lions only, nigga. Rawr. Lions only. Rawr. Y'all better know about me. Lions only. Rawr. And then when you fought Canelo, Carla, hold on. His nigga did all that lions only. I'm like, shit, I picked him to get stopped, but I thought I was going to see this Jermell Charlo.
Come fucking with me, you going to get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Nigga did all that lions only shit. And then when the bell rung, that nigga was getting it, boy. I said, God damn, boy. That nigga was looking back like this here. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, that motherfucking Mexican trying to catch a nigga, boy. Slow down, Puto, slow down. What you running for? You running like a chicken. You said you was a slick African-American stud. What's going on, man? Say, what's going on? Come on, stop running. Nah, no, I'm just saying, dog. I like the nigga with the running. I say, damn, what kind of lion this motherfucker is? True. See this nigga sitting here running, looking like motherfucking Jim Crow Joe, and Kamala Harris had to call this nigga Jermell Charlo and say, look here, man, we saw how fast you ran. You one of the fastest sprinters we ever seen in the history of American track and field. I mean, I know you fought Canelo, but I think you got confused. I think you thought that you was on the track and field team because the way you was running, I don't think you knew you was in a fight. I thought that you and Canelo was racing to the finish line, and that's why this nigga was running so much. True. Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
Hey there, this is David. Calling from South Carolina.
David from South Carolina, talk to me.
Hey there, I have about 2 questions. The first question would be, will that fight be bigger than Jermell Charlo? Because Jermall, even though he's they brothers and everything, for some reason I'm thinking it might be a bigger fight, and the reason is because I'm seeing a picture. I'm trying to paint a picture here, like they are going to promote it because they're going to try to make it seem that his brother's going to get revenge, and will his because I don't know if his brother will be try to fight back because his brother didn't do a damn thing. He just ran and ran to not even try to engage into the fight. But I'm thinking that fight might be more. I think Canelo might go for that fight because it's going to generate more money. People might want to be invested in that fight because this is his brother trying to get revenge. People are going to be looking at it's not going to be like.
This is the problem. Hey, this is the problem, David. The Charlo brand has been destroyed. They're done. Nobody believes anything dealing with Charlo. Nobody believes Jermell Charlo. We saw that nigga run like Usain Bolt. And nobody believes Jermall Charlo. We saw the taste get slapped out of his mouth by Caleb Plant. The realest black fighter on the PBC is Caleb Plant. And he ain't even black. Caleb Plant walked into the middle of motherfucking Wakanda. It was five dudes right there, black dudes right there, security, big dudes and everything. And it was Caleb Plant. He had his wife with him. He didn't have no security. He slapped the shit out of this nigga in front of everybody. And then he called him a boy and told him to come get some. And he didn't do nothing. So his reputation is done. It's destroyed. Now the only saving grace was Jermell Charlo. But when Jermell Charlo, I don't want to disrespect and say that when he fought Canelo, the nigga started running from the first round to the 12th round and anywhere in between. So based on that performance and the slap, they're done. The fans ain't got no faith in no Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo can say, I'm going to get revenge on my brother. Who believe him? His mama don't believe him. His wife don't believe him. His kids don't believe him. His trainers don't believe him. Them niggas in Houston don't believe him. Them niggas in Texas don't believe him. Don't nobody believe him. That shit ain't going to sell. True.
Damn, so he really is. So he's really scared then. He's really scared because if a guy came up to me and slapped me, hit my ass, I'm still gonna swing back. Yeah. He didn't even try to. Wow, that's kind of sad.
They done. But listen, David from South Carolina, you got a lot of noise in the background, man. But salute, fam. Thank you for calling the show. Yeah, they done. Nobody. How you gonna sell that? Like, how do you sell Canelo and Jermall Charlo? How do you sell that? This is, just imagine Brian Cook, HBO, this is the revenge tour. Jermall Charlo has been trying to fight Canelo for years. Some say that Canelo was ducking him and they made a special designation belt called the French fries belt for Canelo so that he can duck Jermall Charlo. And now, caller, hold on. Like, how do you sell it? And now that Jermell Charlo, after he lost a 12-round decision to Canelo, Jermall is coming back for revenge. What you say, this is a revenge tour? The revenge of the Charlos? Who gonna sell that? You got white boys slapping you, Jebin Hurd slapping Jermell Charlo, then Canelo chasing this nigga, chasing the nigga in the fight that they had. This nigga, and then when he did the post-fight press conference, they asked him, they say, man, why did you run? He said, why you didn't fight Canelo? Oh man, listen, man, I thought we were doing track and field, dog. I thought we were sprinting, and so that's the only reason why I didn't fight him. I thought we were sprinting. I was trying to win the gold medal, in the 100-yard dash. I thought we were sprinting. I didn't realize we were fighting. Had they told me that this was a boxing match, I would have fought Canelo and beat his ass. True. Boy, hush. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. How you doing?
Hey, Troy, talk to me, fam.
Coach, listen, the Charlo stock is as worthless as the Masters puppy gave back to his to his artists. They ain't worth a damn thing. First and foremost, he played himself by saying he want to fight a podcaster. You ain't Floyd Mayweather, man. You want to fight a podcaster, but you want to press charges against the man who slapped you, who is a boxer who signed to the same company that you signed to. Wouldn't have most fighters would have been like, that's an easy fight to make. You slap me, I'm gonna whoop your ass in the ring. Easy fight, easy money. But he wasn't press charges. Man. What's going on with the Charlos? The Charlos equal cowardly lions, plural. Plural. And this goes to all their fans. For years I've been telling y'all they are not what they say they are. Watch their actions. Actions speak louder than words. That's all I got to say. Ain't nobody slapping me and I'm pressing charges and then I'm going to fight the guy that's, okay, coach, I'm hanging out with you and your boy slapped me, but you talking about it, I'm going to fight you?
Man, yeah, that's crazy. You don't want no get back from the dude who slapped you? Nah, dog, no, I'm just saying, my nigga, no.
I'm going to kick your ass, coach.
I'm going to whoop your ass, dog. I'm going to whoop your ass. What you want to fight me for, nigga? I ain't the one that slapped you. Caleb Plant slapped you. Not only that, Caleb Plant went on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. He's going on Black Podcast calling you out. Yeah, man, tell that nigga Jermall Charlo, I want that smoke. I'm going to talk to Al. I got up the phone with Al, and I told Al, I said, hey, Al, listen, check this out, man. He said, yeah, what's up, Plant? Yeah, man, tell that fuck nigga Jermall Charlo I want the smoke. I slapped the nigga already, and tell that nigga I want to fight. I'll even move up to 168. I'll come down to 160. I'll come down to 160 and fight him. Let him know I want that. We can make that fight happen. You get what I'm saying? I called him Caleb, but he said he ain't want no smoke. He said that he said he got a restraining order against you from the last time you slapped him. So due to the restraining order, I'm not allowed to make that fight with y'all because you can't be within 100 feet of him because of the restraining order. So.
Also, Coach, let me say this in closing. Caleb Plant, and I'm going to say, and I don't care who feels no way, he's basically John Brown. All right? He carries a different spirit than them that you would actually think that he's a brother if you didn't know who he was. And his wife, his black wife, is more accomplished and finer than the jungle's wife. I tell you what I like to see. She don't look black. She don't look black now. She look like no. His wife is black. But I would like to see Caleb Plant against Charlo, and then on the undercard, you can have his wife. You can have the wife go at it. That's what I like to see. But I'm kind of a different cat. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, shout out to Troy. Yeah, man. Like you can't sell that. Hey, listen. You can sell a Canelo versus Coach Malachi. We can sell that fight. Shout out to Jim. Hey, okay. We're dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, can we really say the other guys aren't doing anything? You hit the nail right on the head, Jims. He said Plant fought Benavidez, and now Benavidez is fighting Andrade. He said they are fighting each other as requested. The excuse is dead. Hey, Jims, you hit the nail right on the head, fam. They are fighting each other. There is no excuses for now to say that the other guys ain't fighting. They fighting each other now. Benavidez from fought Plant, and now he's fighting Andrade. That is true.
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True. It is what it is.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
We're going to go to a short station identification break, and when we come back, phone lines will be open. We're going to answer some more calls. We got to get the lights up, man. We got almost 600 people in here and less than 400 likes. We got to get the lights up.
What's my name? My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet that you never explains? Moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug. Thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
Yes, sir, man. Right now we're doing a rebranding phase right now. I'm transitioning to radio, so still nothing's going to change. We're still going to be doing the show, YouTube, 3 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. Nothing's going to change on that, but I'm transitioning to radio, so my stuff is rebranding to radio. True Media Boxing Radio. That's what we're going to be. We got the phone lines going to be open. I'm going to be opening the phone lines early as soon as the show starts. The phone lines will be dropped and stuff like that. All I ask you guys is, just support the channel with the likes and stuff as well. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Mike from West Texas again.
Mike from West Texas, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, fam. It feels like, man, before the Charlo and Canelo fight, I was telling you that I really thought they were going to go in there and bang, and it was going to be a good fight. But then after the fight, if you don't recall, I told you, man, I lost all respect for the Charlos, man. I told you he was acting like he went in there, laid it down. I was saying he was a scrub, officially a scrub. I don't respect anything him or his brother been doing lately. And it's funny on that $1 million worth of game. Plant didn't say he just slapped him. He said he slapped him twice, Coach. You remember that? He had to come back. He had to come back and say, "Hold up, I actually slapped him twice." You know what I'm saying?
Twice.
Yeah. So.
He slapped him twice? God damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God, boy.
And that's why I was like, and look, I'm a big Charlo fan, man. Like both of them. I really thought they were going to give Canelo a run for his money. But again, Coach, after that fight, I called you immediately and I told you, man, he's officially a scrub, man. What he did, really what he said after the fight really just got under my skin, Coach. How you go in there and just say, at least I didn't get knocked out, And, I was going to pay for the fight anyways, but yeah, he laid it down. Now, as far as Benavidez and Andrade, as much as I want to see Benavidez fight Canelo, man, I'm starting to think Benavidez going to have his hands full with Andrade, man. I think it's going to be a good fight. I don't think it's worth pay-per-view. I just found out that they moved the fight to Vegas. I think the fight was going to be in Texas, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
but
you know what? I think that fight in Vegas now.
Yeah, you see, but originally it was in Texas, Coach.
Oh, it was?
So, yeah, so I don't know what PBC got up their sleeve. Maybe they are trying to move the fight, make it pay-per-view in order, so the winner can take on Canelo. But if that's the case, I'm with it, man. I think either one of them would make a good fight with Canelo next, and then of course, I would want him to fight Bivol. The reason he didn't fight Bivol in the rematch, Coach, was because Bivol wanted to fight at 168, and Canelo's pride was getting in the way. He wanted to fight him again at 175. But Bivol was like, nah, let me go down at 168 and fight for your belt and snatch him for you.
Right.
So, I mean, even after he's done with PVC, I wouldn't mind seeing Canelo going back and, letting his pride go and letting Bivol fight him at 168, but that's my call, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to Mike, West Texas. Stand up. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Hey, for real though, it's kind of like again, bro. Like, what makes boxing good? Well, this is what makes a good fight. A good fight is when you have two guys who are on the same level, but not only that, the effort is there, and there's things on the line like. Okay, in football, right, you may have the playoffs. Man, if we lose this game, one game elimination. Everything's on the line. Whoever continues to win advances to the next round and get closer to getting to the Super Bowl. And in baseball, World Series, they have a series, right? Best 4 out of 7. In basketball, same thing. In football, in soccer, what we call soccer, American soccer, I don't know how the World Cup works, right? But just high pressure. In golf, you got a high pressure, they fighting they in the Masters and all of that stuff there. What makes a good boxing match is when you have two good fighters that's on the same level, not a mismatch, but the fighters both of them have heart and they willing to get in the ring and fight each other and put the effort there. It's not necessarily about who wins and who loses. It's about, do the fans feel like they're getting maximum effort for their money and their time? And the reason why people are upset with Jermell Charlo, because the people who bought the fight feel like that they lost money and they lost their time. Man, this nigga ain't even come to fight, man. This nigga here ran, and then after the post-fight press conference, he said that he was proud of his performance.
Proud of myself, took a chance. My head is held high. I am proud of myself. I've done an awesome job for Lions Only. And my crew and my team, and it's about being great, and I'm already a legend in boxing. Hopefully, y'all put me in the Hall of Fame. I don't know who the hell controls that, but I deserve it.
The reason why we talk about the Ray Robinsons and the Roberto Durans, I forget the money, because all of those guys made money. Now, whether they managed their money good or bad, that's another thing. But forget that. What we admire about those guys who moved up and away and fought those guys, they fought. Duran, when he moved up, now he did have the no moss with Sugar Ray, that is true, but he gave Sugar Ray his first loss after moving up for 135. Let's not forget that. He took Marvin Hagler tooth and nail. When he fought doggone Iran Barkley, he beat Iran Barkley, dropped him as well, and sat right there in the pocket and fought him mid-range. You get what I'm saying? So it was his effort. And that's what we talk about. Man, that was a good fight, dog. But they went at it. You know, so that's what makes a good fight. The fans are happy. The fan don't feel like, hold on. The fan don't feel like, man, we wasted our time, we wasted our money, right? And so now, like, again, the Charlo stock is low. Like, if this was the stock market, it's the Great Depression. And I don't think nobody believe him, though. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Raphael from St. Louis.
Raphael from St. Louis, talk to me, fam.
Well, yeah, like the Charlos, they're supposedly known for calling everybody out, but that's all they do is just call everybody out, but they don't ever fight them. They were calling out, Benavidez, and he was like, well, you need to get a COVID shot, you need to be this age, and all they do is all they've been doing is just finding tomato cans, and then when they get in the ring with the real fighters, they can't pull the trigger. So, I mean, that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think their stock is low. Their stock is down right now, and no one believes in them. When the fans don't believe in you, then it's a wrap. And I don't know what they can do. Like, Jermell Charlo can go back down and probably fight Tim Tszyu, to win up Tim Tszyu and Mendoza or whatever, but he's going to have to, again, he's going to take a while for him to rebuild his brand, whatever he had. And Jermell Charlo was already a guy that didn't have any fans. Jermell Charlo already didn't have a fan base already. So whatever the 4 or 5 people that believed in you, you pretty much ran that out the door. So Jermall Charlo, nobody believes Jermall Charlo when he says he wants to get back for his brother. Like, nigga, don't nobody believe you. Like, you got shit. You got Caleb Plant slapping you, and Caleb Plant is going on tour right now. He's going on a podcast tour, different podcasts calling you out, bragging about how he slapped you, and when he see you again, he want the smoke, and he finna call Al Heyman and see can they make the fight. Like, now this man slapped you in front of your boys, and then they looking at you like, my nigga, you ain't gonna get no get back, and he's looking crazy. And then Jermell was running. He thought this was a track meet. You know what I mean? He was running. So, bro, the Charlos, again, I don't want to keep harping on it, but it looks bad, dog. Like, it looks bad. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, this is a 15. Go ahead.
Right, and then he walking around the fight with bodyguards. It's like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
And taking pictures with Terence Crawford, his brother's arch enemy or whatever it is, that it's like their stock is way low. I don't even know if I think they're just trying to get that Canelo lottery ticket and then just go off into the sunset with that money, and that's it. I don't think we'll ever see them probably not even fight a real fighter ever again.
I mean, we'll see how it work out. But shout out to Raphael from St. Louis. Salute, fam. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with trying to get the Canelo sweepstakes, but nigga, is you gonna fight? John Ryder fought. John Ryder fought. Is you gonna fight? You get what I'm saying? So I mean, bro, like they fucked it up, man. I don't know. They fucked it up. They fucked it up bad. Shout out to Abdul Wakil for dropping that $2 super chat. He said Amir Khan did better job than Jail Chumpo. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all the Boston fans, we don't want to see our time wasted. People still mad at that shit right now.
Charlo, you fucking sold us out. You said you did it for the culture. What culture? The track culture, nigga? You was running the whole fucking fight. We seen it. And then you was looking scared.
He ran all fight.
And no shout out to Derek James. Niggas leaving you, bro. You better do something fast.
You got one more fighter to go out that way, and then
you all your big fights, pause. You going outside. That gym gonna be empty soon. You better do something fast, nigga.
You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit looking bad, dog. Like that shit looking bad, bro. That shit looking real bad right now.
Shit, that nigga had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.
Well, I guess it was a typo in the script. I fought a horrible fight like always, horrible camp like always. I guess it's my time to shine this chapter of boxing. Well, that's what I do. I'm a punching bag. I did my best trying to hit below the belt, trying to get disqualified. I was running all fight. He caught me 89% of the time. Or like a cheater on cheaters. Well, could have made more money if I lost, so I really lost. We came down here to be 0-40. We lost money on merch, paid for vinyl, Instagram ads, billboard, a t-shirt. We already shot a documentary on me being 0-40. We in the hole. I'm hurt. Trainer hurt. He beat both our ass. We gotta get to the hospital before we transition. You got some Tylenol back there? Been done enough on him. Please get to me.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Junior Corona from New Hampshire.
Junior Corona, New Hampshire. Talk to me.
So I just wanted to I called yesterday or whatever, right? And he was asking like who Canelo should be fighting next or whatever, and I had mentioned how people should be doing like they should do kind of like a tournament type of thing. Mm-hmm. And I had mentioned Charlo fighting Morrell, right? And you just reminded me right now when you was talking about how John Ryder got a fight, and that was my kind of like what I was my point yesterday. John Ryder fought who he had to fight to get up to fight Canelo. So yes, Charlo stock, the name horrendous right now. If Charlo wants to get that fight, I wouldn't mind seeing Charlo fight Canelo, but he needs to fight like Morrell and fight Caleb Plant, get his name back up. And I don't mean fights in like some fucking, decision wins where they're like dancing and all that shit. It could be a decision win, but a good decision, like a good fight lasting that distance. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But outside of that, like there ain't nothing they can do, like either one of them, to get a high profile fight like that. Because quite frankly, if Mel, when he goes back down to 150, if he goes back down to 154, because he ain't made it in so long, if he fights that boy Tim Tszyu, I think Tszyu's gonna knock his ass out, and it's gonna be similar to when Roy Jones jumped up to heavy, got the title, came back down for the next fight, and got knocked out. It wasn't because Roy Jones was bad.
He didn't get knocked out.
Fluctuating in weight like that.
He didn't get knocked out in the next fight. He got knocked out in the fight after that because he fought Tarver twice.
Yeah. You're right about that. I mean, that's all me right there. For fucking, mixing up the two fights and stuff.
I got you. But you're right though. You're right.
You know what I mean? So like, in order for like the Charlo's name to be relevant again, I really feel like he should fight Morrell, like Jermall, because that's the one that's 160. I mean, he really should fight this dude Morrell, because Morrell, young dude, he's hungry. There's some clamoring going along with him, and he should, like I said, you got to rebuild your brand. You got to rebuild your name. Hell, like you said earlier, John Ryder got the fight, but look what John Ryder had to do to get there. And quite frankly, it could have been fucking Andrade. And I know you talked about this a while back. It could have been Andrade who got that fight instead of John Ryder.
Yeah.
Because John Ryder just took on the fights that Andrade was avoiding.
Yeah. If
you know what I mean?
Yeah, John Ryder was the one who ended up fighting Zach Parker. He beat him.
Yep.
Zach Parker couldn't, I think he said he broke his hand or something, and that's how we got that fight. That was like a title eliminator for, the WBO to become mandatory for the WBO strap, and that's what happened. So I do understand. I do get people saying, "Hey, man, he fought John Ryder. John Ryder wasn't nobody." But what people fail to realize, when Demetrius Andrade moved up from 160 to 160, because he had the WBO super title. So when he moved up from 160 to 168, he had to fight an eliminator to become the mandatory for Zach Parker. And in negotiations,
and then it was something to do with the money was too low or something.
Yeah, he pulled out of the fight, for whatever.
Because I think the money was like at first, like because it went to bid twice. I think like the first time was like the bid was like 200-something thousand, and the second time they bid it was only like 150. So like he pulled out of it. And listen, I get it. Everybody want to make money, dog. When you making money getting punched in the face, dog, who don't want to get paid as much as possible? but niggas wasn't thinking about the long term. Yeah, you take this little money now. Now you in line for that Canelo fight where you're gonna get paid. That's what Ryder did.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And he got paid to go to. He went to fucking Mexico, and yeah, he lost, but he put on a damn good fight because he earned that shit. The thing that gets me tired about these PBC people, dog, like Benavidez and all them, they all want to get gifted this fight. They want to get just because their name is Benavidez or their name is Charlo. I mean, Andre now, I know he wasn't with PBC for a long time. He just, relatively speaking, got there. He just wanted to get gifted that Canelo fight. So you don't get gifted because you're breathing, bro. You got to put in that work to get that fight. You know what I mean?
All right. Well,
that's all I was calling for, Coach. I enjoy the show, and I'm looking forward to the radio stuff you're doing, man.
All right, for sure. Shout out to Junior Corona. Salute, fam. Hey, man, the phone lines is up, man. Damn, boy. The phone lines is hot. Call in. We got a call in radio show. That's what it is. A call in radio show. Call in. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Jay from Nashville.
Jay, you say Jay from Nashville?
Yeah.
Jay from Nashville, talk to me.
Coach, it's crazy, man. I was just sitting here listening to your show, and I'm out here, every now and then I do a little Uber, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm listening to your show, and I got this girl in my car, a Hispanic chick. She's in my car. I just picked her up. And we got talking about boxing. And she asked me, she said, do you like Canelo? I said, well, Canelo, I said, but Canelo's full of shit sometimes, right?
Mm.
And she said, well, we don't like Canelo. She's from Mexico. She said, we don't like Canelo, right? She said, what do you think about Bud Crawford? She said, because we want to see him fight Bud Crawford. I said, yeah, I think a lot of us do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out her nephew trained with Bud. I think his first name is Carlo.
Mm-hmm.
About 18 years old. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I don't know who that is. Where you were doing the Uber? Where in Nashville?
In Nashville. She's from Omaha.
Oh, okay. Well, she's from Omaha. If she's from Omaha, yeah, then yeah. You're more than likely at the B&B Boxing Academy, yeah.
Because the little dude, his picture, he got a mural painted on the side of Bud's gym.
Mm-hmm.
That's her nephew. He fights with Bud in Bud's gym. But I was calling, man, because I was just sitting there. I was like, you know what? It's funny that we're sitting here and I'm listening to Coach, talk his shit. You know what I'm saying? And I have a young Hispanic chick in here in the car who's listening to this and says that her nephew trains with Bud. He actually went to the fight with Bud.
Mm.
And they all from Omaha, Nebraska.
Man, that's dope, man. That's dope. Well, listen, man, shout out to Jay from Nashville, man. Hey, thank you for calling the show, brother. Salute, fam. Be safe out there.
No doubt, fam.
All right, for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah, you gotta be safe. And you gotta be safe out there in them Ubers, boy. Shit, you just never know, boy. I've been seeing some crazy stuff, man, with these motherfuckers online, boy. You gotta be safe out there in them Ubers. I was in LA. I called an Uber in LA. I was talking to this dude, right? And I was like, man, as a matter of fact, he was from Tampa, Florida. I bullshit you not. A white dude from Tampa, Florida, out of all places. And I met him in LA. We drove, because I went to Freeway Ricky Ross's house, right? Carla, hold on. Dude told me, he say, man, we can't have no guns in here. It's very easy for us to lose our jobs. If a customer were to call and make up a lie on us, you know what I mean? Like they'll suspend us while investigating it and stuff like that. He say one of his partners got robbed, got beat with a pistol or something. I was like, man, fuck that shit, man. That Uber shit dangerous, bro. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, what's up, Coach? It's D-Block 2 times.
D-Block 2 times. Talk to me.
Now, Cinnamon Buns is doing so many marvelous things in boxing, Coach. And we know this. He making everybody rich, Coach. Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, dude's already rich, but he got to fight somebody, and they got to get paid. D-Block. So, but your point, hey, but your point well taken. Your point well taken.
He making everybody. I'm talking about the whole community rich. I mean, we put it best. I mean, we talking about people putting gas under his name. I mean, wearing some socks. I mean, shit, underwear, Coach. I mean, even the fighters against Mr. Cinnamon Buns, they're making some good, hefty money. And can we say that about Tank Davis? the face of wannabe boxing. Can he do the same thing, Coach? Am I coming with facts or not, Coach? Can Tank Davis pay his opposing boxer right next to him? Can he pay him the money that he needs? And I'm excluding Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia was a whole different beast. He came with his own event. What you got to say with that, Coach?
Let me ask you a question, D-Block.
Give it to him.
You said that Canelo have all types of clothing lines and socks and underwear and stuff like that. Do you have any Canelo underwear?
Damn right. I do. Ain't no wrong with that. Shit. Cinnamon buns all day, baby. What you got to say with that?
Hey man, you know, just asking, man, just asking, just asking, dog. So you got a tattoo.
Coach.
So you got a tattoo with Tank name on your hand. So you have a tattoo with Tank Davis name on your hand, and you wearing Canelo draws.
Hey, don't forget. Hey, no, you forgot something. Don't forget about the socks.
Oh, you got the socks too? Okay.
But Coach, is it true? The rumors are out there, Coach, that somebody just tried to get into your DMs. Am I right or am I wrong?
It's somebody trolling me. It's somebody trolling me. You know what I mean? I said this one of the trolls, so it is what it is. I guess they were trying to get me off my square, but it's very hard to get me off my square. You know what I mean?
Coach, you gotta put a stop to it, Coach. If you don't put a stop to it, you're gonna be calling every day saying, "Have you changed your mind?" Because I could change your mind any second. So, Coach, you already know what to do. You know how to cut it off. Don't let them in the show no more, Coach. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna be everywhere. D-Block, D-Town, D-Town. Oh, go ahead, Coach.
No, I don't know who's gonna call the show. Like anybody can call the show. Like any phone. That's the thing about that was so good about this show. You never know what you're gonna get. It may be a dude call pretending to be gay. It may be a dude call pretending to be gay, like this dude say he's from San Francisco. It might be an internet gangster with a ski mask on his face, threatening to shoot me through the keyboard. It may be a Crip from Texas calling me a coon all the time, sell out. It may be a gangster disciple, sending gun emojis in the chat. Like this show, you just never know what you're going to get from each phone call. So,
but Coach, you missed the biggest part here. You already missed the biggest part out of all this.
What's that?
You know it could have been Tank Davis, D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, talking to stand up.
Shout out to D-Block. Hey man, listen man. Hey, the man, hey, the might say D-Block just exposed. It was him that called Fluttery Coach. Bruh, my nigga. Oh my God, bro, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like I rock with D-Block, but man, like D-Block be, bro, D-Block got a tattoo of Tank Davis' name on his hand, and he's on the show. He called Canelo cinnamon buns, and he said he wear Canelo draws and socks. True. Hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna have to smoke some weed off of that one there, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I guess we gon'. Boy, listen, I'm gonna have to burn. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all. I still, you know what, D-Block? I want y'all to see. I still got I'm gonna let y'all see that though. You see, I have all my joints rolled up right there. I have my joints rolled up, and this the last call. This the last call right here. Maybe, this might be a troll. We'll see. Somebody. This might be a troll right here. Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
Hi, Coach. This is She-Block.
No, I'm fucking with you, Coach. I told you.
God damn, my nigga. What? Like, hey, who is this?
This is Rob from Cali, Coach. Rob from Cali.
God damn, my nigga. So...
hey, hold on, Coach. Hold on. Let me clarify some shit. That wasn't me earlier, Coach. I was just fucking around right now, Coach, because I heard the show right now, and I started laughing when they called you written shit, Coach. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I could have sworn that was Farty, the janitor, Coach, trolling you, man. That gotta be, Coach. Hey, man, I knew that brother was a troll as soon as he called in, Coach. Come on, man. But anyways, Coach, what's the topic today, Coach?
Hey man, the topic is the show. The show is ended, so you came in too late. We're gonna end the show.
Damn, okay. Oh man, hey Coach, real quick.
Benavidez and Boo Boo. Who you got?
I don't know yet. That's a 50-50 fight. It's a toss-up fight. I like both fighters. I just have to try to see how both men look in shape. Study some fight film on both of them. It can go either way. I really don't know because Andrade can present some challenges to Benavidez, and then Benavidez. If Benavidez can impose his will on Andrade with the pressure, then that's going to be something very interesting. This fight is so close. I'm really not leaning towards neither guy. I just got to wait and see. I'm going to wait till I get a little closer, look at some film, and then I'll make my final decision.
I'm in the same boat as you, Coach. The only thing with Andrade, man, because, Andrade, the only thing that I have a problem with him, Coach, he seems to gas out, have almost towards the end of the fight. But then, he hasn't had an opportunity like this. So, sometimes fighters, they get up for fights like this, Coach. But I think I got Benavidez stopping him towards the end, Coach, maybe 11th round. But that's my call, Coach. You have a good one.
All right, shout out to Rob from Cali. Hey, man, I don't know, boy. You know what? Hey, man, shout out to the. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do something different. I love the tenderonis. Shout out to all the tenderonis in the chat. Boy, the tenderonis, boy, now we need more tenderonis over here more so than ever. I'm drawing from the power of the tenderonis. Today has been a fruity day. True. Boy, today has been kind of sweet and delicate, and I gotta say pause. True. Boy, today, we done went from internet gangsters to dudes calling me, asking me do I have an OnlyFans? They talking sweet on the phone. I'm like, bro, listen, boy, that gooch grease ain't nothing to play with, boy.
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio. True.
Bro, I gotta fight with the internet gangsters, and I'm fighting with the LGBT community. God damn. Hey, I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need some tenderoni power. Tenderonis, where you at when I need you? Matter of fact, I'm holding my tenderoni list right now. I love the tenderonis. Let me go ahead and give all the tenderonis a shout out. Shout out to Abigail. Shout out to Summer in November. Hey, you know what? I ain't giving no dudes. I ain't giving no dudes no shout outs in the chat. The day I'm just turned off. Shout out to Lisa Bell. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Sheila. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Shout out to Letitia. Shout out to Kiki. Shout out to Ebony 76. Shout out to Mimi 24. Shout out to Miss Connie, the lovely Miss Connie. Hey, shout out to Fee. Hey, shout out to Berenice Mendez. Shout out to Lita. Shout out to the lovely Amina. Shout out to Bree in the building. Shout out to Felicia Williams. Shout out to Mo Easy. I tell you, it's too much. It's too much sweet shit going on today. I would not be giving any men any shout outs, and I do not apologize.
You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
Anyways, let's give a shout out to everybody who gave a super chat. Shout out to Abdul Wakil.
The stickiest of the icky. The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
I gotta go burn 2 joints back to back up after this show. Hey, we need 56 more likes. We need 56 more likes. Shout out to Boston Jims. Shout out to Willie Williams. Shout out to JRG. Shout out to Profit Takers. Shout out to MD Mills. Shout out to El Noni. Shout out to Let's Get to the Mark. Shout out to Alejandro. Shout out to my main man Ron Boy Fresh. Yeah, man, boy, hey, they don't mess it up. Listen, if I don't give you no shout out, don't take it personal. True. Too much. Hey, you know what? It's too much. It's too much estrogen going on right here today, man. Too much estrogen.
You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-masculinity movement. Stop worrying about me with no shirt on. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-black masculinity movement. I just came from the beach in St. Croix. I took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors in the ocean of St. Croix. Is that all right with you? Stop worrying about me and no shirt. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. His estrogen levels are a bit too high.
Hey, you know what? I kind of agree with what Dr. Umar said. A couple of you brothers, your estrogen levels is a little bit too high. True. Lord have mercy. Before we go, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the most exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, according to the pro-PBC Wakanda niggas, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Some of you niggas just need to plead the fifth. Like, it's certain things that just should not be said when you call the show, right? When you call the show, let's just talk about boxing. I don't care about your sexual orientation. I don't, again, I don't want to leave any names out. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. You know, what type of drawers you're wearing, stuff like that. You know, sometimes you just got to plead the fifth on some of these things.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you?
Hey, shout out to D-Block. D-Block. Shout out to D-Block. D-Block I say, D-Block, you mentioned that Canelo has, underwear and socks and stuff like that. Do you have any drawers? We say in Florida, drawers. Do you have any drawers or drawers? Drawers? No, hold on. I was in Memphis. I think what they say. They say drawers? Drawers? I think how they say it in Memphis. I was in Memphis, man. They say drawers. Anyways, drawers. That's what we say in Florida. Drawers, underwear, whatever the case may be. Are you wearing? So you got Tank Davis' name tattooed on your hand, the guy who you hate, and you wearing Canelo drawers and socks? D-Block say, damn right. D-Block, is there a reason why you're doing that, sir?
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumsize the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Like, how do you explain that? That's all I'm saying. Let's say a special prayer. There's a lot of men out here today, and I see that, a lot of men suffering from goose grease, and some of these guys' estrogen levels are a little bit too high. Let's say a special prayer for those brothers out there.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
Right, but my main man say, nah, coach, I was just playing. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna say a lot to you now. Me and my boys won't play like that. True. I'm gonna hold the line, dog. I'm going to hold the line. Nigga, you ain't gotta like it, but you better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
And to all the real women out there who looking for a real man, I got something for you.
Hey, woman. Listen here. Since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I tell you what, bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
Yeah, man, over here where I'm from, man, we don't get down like that. I ain't knocking nobody who do your thing, I ain't knocking nobody who do, but over here we don't get down like that.
Bro, what's wrong with me, bro? girlfriend. She said, don't kiss him. My brother. Bro, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? He said his girlfriend.
You know, just shout out to all of the brothers out there that's doing their thing, man. You out there doing your thing, man. Shout out to you, man.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm born 1974, man. It's just a little different, man. Today, in today's times, it's just a little different. You know, I can't relate to it.
Hey. Yeah. Ooh, that look good.
You know, you get what I'm saying? Them estrogen levels sometimes just be a little bit too high.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let our love be.
Hey, you know, boy, them estrogen levels, boy, just be a little bit too high sometimes. Sometimes you need a real man to stand on the square and be like, look here, man, I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Boy, I'm just saying, boy, listen, I'm gonna need me some Compton City G's after this show.
Nigga, I'm talking face on the brochure. Boy. Lights out, hear me? Clap on. Okay. Huh? You got me fucked up, cuz.
Boy, I'm like, after this show here, boy, after this show right here, bro, I'm gonna have to use the quarter blood technique, boy, on some of these niggas.
I am a chain belt in Kung Fu. Bruce Lee was my teacher. Watch this. Called the quarter blood technique. You do that, a quarter blood will drop out of a person's body.
If you sitting here watching the show, hate watching, didn't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
It's gonna take a whole lot more than the niggas from the LGBT community and some internet gangsters to run me off the block. True. Gonna take a whole lot more than that.
You're in the mix with Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
As a matter of fact, we finna send them goons. Shout out to Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set Trips.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. We don't play. You ain't heard, they be tripping. We be tripping. So they swerving on. No faking and no switching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
once again, this song is our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. It is what it is. You know what? Boy, I just got, hey, woo, boy, Lord have mercy, boy. I just, I came up in a different era, dog. Woo, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Booker Ray Leonard and Eddie the Hitman Hearn.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard Ellaby. Why you always talking about me?
Didn't you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
Ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard Ellaby. Why you always talking about?
Hey man, we throwing the fight part of this weekend, man. So I'm happy about that. I think we're gonna cover either 2 or 3 fights. The ones at night though. So I see you guys. Y'all know what time it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Knockdown 305.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jason Phillips. Shout out to Jamie Rivera.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans. Shout out to Killer Cam. I am Cam Edwards.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to Kenneth Johnson. Shout out to Swift 718. Shout out to Swat Jones. Shout out to Mo Easy. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Flex BK. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to T Seals ATL.
Hey, okay.
Who else we got? Shout out to D Block. Salute to D Block. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to Corey Bradley. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Stephen X, North Cackalack, stand up. Shout out to Jason, follower of Christ. Shout out to Ville. Shout out to, I think, Mo Easy. Shout out, I said Elena. I did say Elena. Shout out to Knockdown 305 Dade County's finest. Shout out to Mr. Juan Carlos. Salute, fam.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to The Natural. Salute, fam. Shout out to Will Oates. Salute to, as a matter of fact, shout out to WP. Salute, fam.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Thinker Stink. Shout out to Sheila Allman. Salute to you, Sheila. Shout out to Hassan Powers. And you know, hey, and shout out to Mr. Blacktastic. Salute to you, fam. Nelly Content. It is what it is. Hey, Thinker Stink sending gun emojis, huh? He sending gun emojis. Hey, he sending gun emojis. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, man. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This is for the tender notice, man. It's too much testosterone being missing, and it's too much estrogen being raised. Lord have mercy. This is for the tenderonis. You know what? I want to forget about this day. This live right here, I want to forget about it. Boy, Lord have mercy. Boy, I'm finna go. Listen, I have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I have 5 joints in this bag. I may smoke all 5 of them. True. Boy, listen, boy, some of you niggas, boy, I don't know what to say about some of you niggas, boy. Lord have mercy. I feel sorry for the women. I'm like, God, we can't fit. Well, some of you niggas, boy, I got some of that. Y'all see, I still got some of those Spence packs. Y'all see that, right? I still got that. I still got that Spence pack right there, boy. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see that? Y'all don't see that down there like that down? Probably can't see that. As a matter of fact, probably can't. Yeah, you probably can't see that. It don't matter. Anyways, I see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace. Sign up for the newsletter. It's pinned to the top of the chat. That's so if anytime I go live, you will receive an email or a text message from me reminding you that, hey, we're going live at 3. And if I drop a new video or when I drop the new merch as well, you will get an alert directly from me. See you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.